play trying to make up a reason. It ain't they fault, so pick your head up, son. Lace up your sneakers, we never belong here. Cause whether you make it to heaven or not, the devil was born there. Settle the score wherever you saw fair, if ever you saw fair. The last time I folded, I was bending a lawn chair. We all clear like skate. Shake hands with them.
Yo.
Lord forgive
Yeah,
me.
what?
Some Henny for the ones know.
Yeah.
Longer with me, this darkness in me. I'm haunted, really.
Huh?
But who don't like horror movies? I walk through them. I
You can
lyrically
hear me?
painted
I
vivid
can hear you,
pictures
but the
that's
music's
all
still playing.
proving.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are now emailing the
Oh,
first
are
coming
we in
of
there like
John
that?
Bruton. Make way, both
Huh?
ways paid, always in the middle. Cause I never graduated
What
from
they know about
8th
that
grade.
side?
It's for them inmates that still locked up in a cage, still betting cigarettes and coffee when they place.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Matter of fact, where my air horn at, man? We're gonna get this bit started right. We're gonna get this bit started right. We're gonna get this bit started quickly. Right, set it off on the left.
Y'all. On the right, y'all. Sam.
Y'all know the damn vibes. Where's my volume? We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. Okay, well, we're gonna figure this out. Go ahead and Chase, get us started real quick. Introduce the podcast and shit.
What's happening, fam? What's happening? What's up with everybody, man? Happy Friday. Happy October 28th. We made it through another week, everybody. We're on episode 104 of the Homie Studios podcast. It's your boy Shades.
It's your boy STT GREAT.
You know, it's your boy Shades, aka the Gift King, aka Look How Shouted, aka Macho Shades,
Hey.
aka about to get this thing started,
aka Sleepy Time Shades,
aka Sleepy Time Shades.
This
ZZZ boy,
ZZZ boy,
ZZZ, Z-Quill Shouted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
we got the homie Ryan on en route. So you know the boy shall be here very shortly. But for right now, what's good with y'all homies? You know what I'm saying? I know the intro was all a little wonky. It's all good though. You know, we still rocking live in this bitch. Live on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast version, please go tap into us on the YouTube channel. Go search Homie Studios on your YouTube tab.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get in your podcast at,
Yeah.
we're on there.
Everywhere. Actually, I did a search this morning. I searched like all different podcast platforms for our podcast just to make sure that when I say we on all y'all podcast platforms, that I ain't out here spitting bullshit and lies. So yeah, that's a real thing. We on all of your podcasting platforms.
Make sure we paying for the right subscriptions. They ain't just jacking our money.
Facts. You know, because
what was the other company that tried to big gangster us real quick?
Oh man,
we ain't even gonna talk about that.
Like I ain't finna put their name on here like that. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Man, but yo, Chase, how you been?
What Stephanie say? Fuck you mean.
Fuck you mean. You know what I mean? Fuck you mean. Chase, I like once again, we got the homie Ryan in the route, but Chase, how you been, dog?
I've been good, bro. Just the education and the knowledge within the real estate world is continuing to grow. Mm-hmm. Making new networks, finding new niches to make money. You know, I can see the Lord working in mysterious ways, and everything ain't booming right now, but everything is getting set up. You know what I mean? And I don't know, just finding different ways to make money, and you know, more will be disclosed on the No Shade podcast. You know what I mean? But at the same time, things are building, continuing to grow. The family's doing good. Just got done with a big project at my father's house.
Oh,
my father's house is done.
You finished it?
Yeah, it's all done, bro.
Let's go.
Bro. We thought the appraisal was going to be like 269. Guess what that bit came back at?
3 what?
12.
Want it.
You know what I'm saying? So That's amazing, man. So
Hey, that's good to hear, though, man.
Yeah.
that's progress in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no blessings on blessings on blessings. You know what I
blessings
mean?
what they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro. What about you, man? How's the post post unemployment life like? You know
Oh,
what I'm
hold
saying? I
on.
know your boy.
You
I know
know
you.
we.
I know what you've been doing in our poker room.
You know what? Hey, hold on. First off, your boy got a new job.
Ha! Another air one for that.
Your boy got a J.O. Bizzle in this bitch. You know, we've been talking about this this journey of you know, borderline depression that I was on because of, you know, lack of money flowing in. So your boy gets the does the interview on Monday morning, 10 a.m. Finished the interview at 10:56 a.m. At 1:27 p.m. I was called and offered this job.
Oh, they weren't playing. It's like, hey, yo, know him right there. Yo.
No, yeah. So what happened was, you know, I did the interview and shit, and then the recruiter called me back, and she's like, "You must do a hell of a first impression." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "They absolutely loved you, and they're not even offering you the position that you interviewed for. They're offering you the position above the position that you interviewed for."
What?
So I was like, "Yeah, slide that shit." You feel me?
What?
So your boy is locked in, doing the Lord's work out here in these streets. I don't start actually until the end of next month because I got that mountain trip, and I let him know, hey, your boy gonna be in the mountains looking at immaculate views,
Clouds.
you know. So like
greenery.
she was like, well, hey, let's get you started a little like the Monday after you get back. How about that? I was like, how about that?
How about it?
And then on top of that, you know, your boy's out here racking up on the poker tables. If you
see ST on the poker table, you might want to switch tables. That's all I'm saying.
You feel me? So it ain't like your boy ain't out here, you know, making that money, making that ducats.
Well, people try to take it. The market try to take it away. God
did. Rod, what's up with you, bro? How you doing, brother? Hi. Air horn for Rod, man. Air horn for the homie.
Papa Rod. Papa Hot Rod, huh? What up, boy?
What's good with you, dog? Huh? Hey, man. But yeah, so yeah, blessed by that. You know what I mean? Very fortunate to make it to the end of finally see the light at the end of the tunnel type situation. Your boy is out here. The confidence is already flowing back through the body and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, it's onward and upward, as they say. You feel me?
Always, bro.
Onward and upward, you know. So yeah, man. But that's how I'm doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Ryan, how you do? Oh, you ain't here.
Ryan, how you? Yeah. So, but anyway, but yo. So check this out. I know that like we probably ain't gonna get to this. And I know Rod is there, and this ain't no shot at Rod because I didn't see Rod speaking reckless on Twitter, even though my dog can't be reckless on Twitter, and I fuck with that actually. But
he can ruffle some feathers.
Let me tell you this: biggest surprise of the recruiting cycle so far.
What?
The number one corner in the nation, the number 2 player overall in the nation, Cormani McLean, right? I've seen nothing but 100% like crystal ball predictions for him going to Florida. You know what I mean?
Word.
And then he had his commitment yesterday, his commitment ceremony. I don't know. I don't understand how that man ended up picking Miami. I know that.
Snap!
I know that people probably gonna say it's money bags and all that shit, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If it's the money, then I'm glad we spending it, nigga. You feel me? Look, it be like that. Hey, man. Hey, but no, for real though, because like I know like a lot of Miami fans ain't as level-headed as I can be sometimes. Shout out to Florida though, because y'all still got like a top 10 class, recruiting class this year, and I know this one might have stung a little bit, but I think y'all can get that boy Ricks. I can't remember his first name. I think it's Desmond. Might be Desmond. But you might be able to land him in that. I mean, your cornerback class is crazy already. Anyway, you know what I mean.
They did good.
But yeah, dog. It's that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Nigga, I was at the gym yesterday, and I'm like, nigga, what?
Bro,
excuse the fuck up.
We got Georgia tomorrow. Man.
Oh man! First of all, we are here in Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida, and this is the home of the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, aka the Florida Georgia game. And you know the vibes. Oh, we got the homie Peach in the building. What's good with you, P Dot? You know what it is. Okay, so hold on. We got comments from the homie Rod. He said it should have been in the bag. Yes, I 1000% agree with you that there is no reason that this man did not commit to Florida. At least in my opinion, I was not anticipating that. And can we discuss my thoughts? Rod, you know you are always welcome, brother.
Rod's gonna be the homie at the end. The homie phone call.
Okay.
So Rod, before we will call you in before we start, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. I want all my man's thoughts on this. All my man's thoughts on this right here. Robbery. Nah. Anyway, yo. So until I was gonna try to hold off until Ryan got here so we can slide over to barbershop talk, but
no, I kind of need to. You need to get edged up real quick, man.
The show must go on.
Yeah, I need that edge, boy.
You and me both, brother. Let's ride. Cause it's time for barbershop talk. Baby, y'all know the fucking vibes, man.
Whoa, boy. Rock and roll shouted.
Rock on. You know what I'm saying?
Rock
on. Yo, man. Hey, so it's been a weird week of sports.
Yeah, this week
it's been a lot of randomness going on.
But I think we know what's what and who's who.
Yeah, I mean we're getting to that point where we're getting to the middle of the season in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So like now you can see. All right, we got mad examples of who is who, because early in the season people thought the Jaguars was something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've seen what has happened since then.
Yeah, we was actually in the Power 10 rankings.
Yeah, we were
3 weeks ago.
3 whole entire weeks ago, and all of a sudden now we are down the drain. But regardless of that, where are we getting started at? Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Do we have a hot topic of the day? Is there a flaming hot topic?
Yeah.
All right, then go ahead and break it down for us, brother.
It's not good news. Kind of like the hot topics have kind of been like crazy bad things, but unfortunately, Tom Brady's relationship, it's kind of public. It's kind of public to everybody, and it was released today, and Tom Brady actually released a statement concerning he and his wife, and unfortunately, Tom Brady and Giselle are getting divorced. There was a report that came out that Giselle, I just read it today before the pod, that Giselle is actually giving Tom Brady like one last chance to try to save everything. But her one last chance is Tom Brady has to retire like right now. So
my dog said, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
so
like
as of 6 hours ago, Tom Brady released a statement. And it says, in recent days, my wife and I finalized our divorce from one another after 13 years of marriage. We arrived at this decision amicably. And with gratitude for the time we spent together, we are blessed with beautiful and wonderful children who will continue to be the center of our world in every way. We will continue to work together as parents to always ensure they receive the love and attention they deserve. We arrived at this decision to end our marriage after much consideration. Doing so, of course, painful and difficult, like it is for many people who go through the same thing every day around the world. However, we wish only the best for each other as we pursue whatever new chapters in our lives that are yet to be written. And we kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate what is to come in the days and weeks ahead. Thank you.
That man said he wants respect, but we know what the vibes are. I'm gonna tell you what the vibes are. City boy Tom Brady is up, nigga. What you mean?
My boy back in these streets.
Back in these streets, and that man said, "I'm Tom fucking Brady."
I do what I want, man.
Yo, Tom about to go crazy with Rob Gronkowski. You hear me? And my homie Rob said Brady must hate that woman.
Cause like I run this household, man. I do what I want, man.
Yo, all I know is that man said, "Hey, wifey out. She gonna go probably take the kids with her. I'm gonna be down here in Tampa."
Queen's in the building.
Oh, what up, though? Air horns.
Queen Ray.
You know what it is. But
The dawn has graced us with his presence.
With his presence, he is in the building. He's gonna bring his accessories.
Herbal essence.
Indeed. Okay. But yeah, dog. Tom Brady and his wife amicably.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, kind of like for this, like, you know how sometimes you read things, rumors, whatever, in the tabloids and all that stuff like that. These weren't rumors, bro. This mug was live in our faces while this joint was going on,
bro. I mean, that's tough for it to have to go through. Like, it's because both of them are so public. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing when one side of it is public. You know what I mean? But when you got two celebrities in one relationship and y'all about to do because you know this ain't the end of that. This ain't the end of that story. You know, it's more shit to come. But I will reiterate for those that did not hear previously. City Boy Tom is up. And it's about to go all the way up. You feel me?
No, I was gonna say do it off air, bro. Because they can, you know what I'm saying, be like, it's a cigarette.
Nigga, cigarette.
Cigar
weed.
It look like a cigarette.
Oh shit is going off the rails. Yo, the homie E Nice, the homie Eric is in the building. E is in the building. What is up, brozo? Nice. What's up, brozo? What's popping with you, dog? Huh?
What's up, bro?
You know. You can go on the step off screen. Go to say what's up to the homies real quick.
Hey yo.
Hold on, let me make sure we got your volume.
Hey yo. What's up, homies? So I already heard we talking about Tom. How the gig is up on the dog.
Yeah.
And no, she I mean, they can get a divorce, but she gave him an ultimatum. Like, she gave him another chance. She was like, basically, it came out today that she's like, I'm giving you one last shot before we finalize this. Retire right now, or it's over.
Like right now, like mid-season,
like right now,
like not now.
Because she said, because right now they're like, apparently she's like taking the kids on vacations and stuff like that, and the holidays is coming up, so she's trying to spend the holiday times traveling together. And I guess how it seems is they planned this some time ago, and even Tom Brady told their friends and everything that he was retiring, and everybody's feeling like he reneged.
Oh, so yeah, basically, so now the real
not only
full circle.
Yeah, not only did he tell Giselle this, it's the whole village. The whole village thought that Tom was gonna.
Tom wasn't supposed to come back. It was supposed to be.
He retired,
and now his wife said,
for the reasons that we was reporting on, bro. Like, it was the fam. The fam was the number one reason. And then he retires, and then he comes back. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna be after the season.
I mean, but you don't think like this is like okay. To Tom's defense, though, and I'm not like this is like the only time I'll come to Tom's defense. I'm a Jets fan. I don't like Tom Brady. I don't care what team he play for. But to his defense, the man, like, I mean, for him to go out now, like right now, that looked bad. Like it seemed like, damn, my team playing like trash. I'm gonna just get out of here. Like it don't look good. Like if they had like they were 5-2, 6-2, and she's like, I need you to retire right now. It wouldn't look as bad. Like okay, they'd be like, oh, Tom made the, it'll be a consensus. Tom made the family decision. But now,
Right.
I don't think. Well, long term, if he really loves Giselle, we already know he loves his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if he really loves Giselle, he's gonna regret this.
Oh yeah.
But if there's something else going on and he can be happy without her, and he just cares about the kids, it could be something else going on there. Or this could be his ego, like, yo, nobody can tell me what I want to do. You should be able to back me no matter what I want to do.
Right. If
you was going to do this, I can have. If it's that type of thing, then I don't think he's probably going to regret it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that bro, you still love Giselle.
Like I can't say like only he knows like the level of love and like where they are. So like only he can really speak to that. But that's
because I understand the point. Like, bro, I literally only got like 1 or 2 more years left that I can play this game forever. I'm gonna be at home forever
for the rest of my life after.
But at the same time, she's feeling like you're never going to get these moments again with the kids. They're never going to be 13 years old again. They're never going to be 14 years old again. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get this position. You can't get this back.
But also on the other
hand, I see both sides.
Like I'm like you knew the job when you signed up for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the greatest quarterback of all time. You think I ain't gonna like if I just threw for like 5,000 yards last season and 30 touchdowns, you think I'm just about to just
But that's the thing. But that's the thing though. This is clearly has to be about football, and for her, she's probably kind of like, I don't understand. You won 7 Super Bowls. Like you're the GOAT. Everybody knows it. Like what else could you do? What else could you possibly? Even if you go win another Super Bowl, you're already the GOAT.
This is what happened when people don't grasp the concept.
It's not about the money.
It's not. It's
the
about
love
the game.
of the game.
Yeah.
Like
some people
really
don't
loves football.
Some people don't grasp the concept that some of these guys.
Saying you love football more than you love your family. That's how she's taking it. That's why she's drawing the line.
No, but
I provide for my family through football.
But see,
this my $100 million, bro.
This is my point. This is my point, though.
She make $100 million.
What they don't, what people keep failing to realize is that most of these football players, they identity is wrapped up in football. So once football is done, they don't know who the fuck they are.
What to do?
You know what I'm saying?
Brett Favre,
right?
So like,
I think he's going through the same thing, Brett. This is the same thing with Brett Favre, bro. Brett Favre, and now it's so bad that Brett Favre, he don't care how he gets in the media. It can be bad or good. He just wants attention, bro.
Yeah.
He just wants attention. And Tom Brady's going down that path, bro. Like, I think he was going to be straight because he had a broadcasting gig lined up for him right after he retires. So he's still going to be involved.
Yeah, man. And like
the way that line looking, it can happen.
Yeah, no, the homie P said she don't want to see him take that tour hit at 45.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, that that line is Swiss cheese, bro. Turnstile
hit like that.
He falls. Like when he see like somebody really like hauling ass at him, like he'll just collapse in the pocket. Like, oh no, nigga, you're not gonna hit me. Like,
no, but I seen him getting hit from behind the other day, and it wasn't like, you know, when a quarterback get hit and they like land on top of him and everything.
There's an unwritten rule in the NFL that you cannot hit Tom Brady. Like, like I'm convinced. Like even when they cut, like it don't matter. Tom could be up 45 on you. You could be frustrated. You ain't finna hit him late.
I was surprised last night. They dove low. Ravens dove low at his knees and they ain't calling nothing. I was surprised at that.
I did see that. I was like, that's the first. Anytime you went to time legs,
bro, it's a automatic flag.
15-yard penalty.
They probably like the NFL, like, bro, just get out of here, bro.
Please.
You just
we sick of having to curve these rules towards you, Tom. This is bullshit now. The homie P Dot said Tommy playing dead, dog.
He do. He see them boys coming, that boy be like, oh.
That boy be playing possum.
That man, the 2022 Blaine Gabbert. This as soon as any kind of pressure come in, tuck and roll. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. All right, man. Well, shit. That's the Tom of it all. Well, I guess we can talk about the Thursday night game, you know, but
you want to talk about it?
I mean, I watched it. It was more like background noise for me yesterday. Real talk. I saw first half. It was terrible. That was a terrible first half.
The first half was terrible.
The second half, you started to see wake up. First of all, didn't know your boy. What was it? DeMarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
I didn't know that boy. I didn't know that boy was on the Ravens.
Yeah, he signed him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay, a couple of weeks ago.
That
nigga showed out.
For sure.
Him and Likely.
Likely is
You
nice.
know who else they got that I was trying to get us to talk about last week, but we had a whole bunch of stuff going on. But you know who else they got?
Deshaun.
Nick. Hey.
Slow down now. Slow down.
They said that boy can still fly. I'm just saying.
Apparently, they said the boy can still fly.
175 pounds.
They said that boy still running a 4.4.
Is he still 175 pounds?
Did you see him when Matt Stafford finally threw him the ball against the Rams when he played for the Rams before they got rid of him?
Yeah.
He had like 2 touchdowns, 100 and something yards off 3 catches type jump.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
At 35. He still got them wheels, boy.
Okay. Well, I just want him to have them wheels when he go for that post route, and then Derwin James closing in at 235 pounds at safety. And let's see how he hold up.
I mean, he's the best receiver past 20 yards catching. He has the best stats. He holds the best stats. So I don't think Derwin James is going to be able to. Still ain't gonna be able to catch him.
What?
He's 6. Oh yeah, you. Oh, you think Derwin James will catch him?
That's the part that
fly route with Deshaun Jackson. No,
you just said he ran a 4.4. You don't think what's the name run a 4.4?
Nigga, Derwin James ran a 4.3 something.
Bro, put that ball in the air, bro. You put the ball in the air is different, bro. You put Deshaun Jackson on a fly route against dang near anybody, he gonna burn the cuz.
Well, I'm saying he's not gonna be guarding him one-on-one.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be playing safety.
So exactly.
100%.
Once he sees the ball and breaks
how many times the Ravens gonna play the Chargers?
I'm just saying that's one safety. I mean, there's other ones.
But that's Derwin James. You talking about Derwin James? Like who else gonna catch D-Jax?
Bro.
First of all, we'll see.
First of all, this 35-year-old D-Jax.
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
So everybody gonna be tall?
Right.
Everybody gonna be 45 and balling? Like
bro, I just told you what he did last year. Like Matt Stafford in the beginning of the season was underthrowing him. When he finally caught up to Deshaun's speed, Deshaun had 3 or 4 catches for like 100-something yards and 2 touchdowns, bro. Remember when what's his name? When Sean McVay ran down the sideline and met him at the tunnel and all that junk, and he was all excited. That's what I'm talking about. That's the game I'm talking about. That happened last year, fam.
Okay.
Last year, fam.
Okay.
Last year, blood.
Well, we'll just see. I still think that right now their best weapon is Duvernay, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we go see.
I don't know.
I got a weapon. A little weapon.
He know what it did once Mark Andrews went down with the show. Like, okay, he can use other people, and all of a sudden, other people start stepping up. As soon as Mark Andrews goes down, you know what I mean. Yeah. So now, when Mark Andrews comes back, just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got a little weapon, a pew. He got a 22.
They're gonna have to get another running back now. All right. That disrespect. I'm gonna hold you to it now. I'm putting it on the board. That Deshaun Jackson disrespect.
Man, you over here clinging on to these old.
It is. He part of the Dress Boys. You don't see the Dress Boys at the bottom left? Russell Westbrook is on there.
Jordan Clark. All right, on the Dress Boys consist of Russ Westbrook, Jordan Clarkson, Kanye, Jaden Smith, and Young Thug. You don't want to be a part of that list.
And everybody on that list besides Jordan Clarkson, something crazy is happening right now.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Especially Kanye. Boy. I don't even want to go into them. Nigga, yes, that's what I'm saying. Yo, I brought up the Skechers to him. This nigga Kanye pulled up.
I'm not laughing.
This nigga Kanye pulled up the Skechers. I'm laughing. Pulled up the Skechers. Talking about he wanted to bring his Yeezy brand to Skechers. They escorted that nigga out the building so damn quick, bro. Threw that nigga out like Fresh Prince, nigga.
I think I was watching Beehive podcast and he had this dude named Choke No Joke on there that's from the Dame Dash Tree, and he was there when Kanye was younger, and he was telling like Kanye bugging right now because he's from the Dame Dash Tree and he need to learn that he don't need nobody, he can do it by himself, but a lot of these people don't know how to do it without the machine. Mm-hmm. And Kanye's pretty much what he was doing was pretty much detaching himself from the machine. Pretty much he was kind of comparing Kanye's situation to Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And he detached himself from the machine, but now you acting like you don't know how to like hustle and get it yourself. Like they came, like they didn't come because you was Adidas. They came because it was the Yeezy. So why don't you just make the Yeezys with the money that you got?
Right.
This is the thing, though. Like, the only thing I have to say about that is like,
Not like people ain't gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Well, if your thing might go down now with your whole what you did with the White Lives Matter thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, just a,
the Yeezys gonna sell.
he just,
I think they still would sell though.
Yeah, he just constantly putting himself.
He just
in
can't be saying stuff. He just can't be saying stuff like that. But
he said that he was like, I know that if I get into like I lose this deal with these, he's like, I'm gonna be out of the billion. I'm gonna lose like $4 million. Like I already $400 million.
$400 million. He said he gonna lose.
So he was just like, and he also, the lady said, so you're trying to say that Sway had the answer? Because his argument with Sway back in the day was that Sway was like, he was like, why did you leave Nike? This was before he signed the Yeezy. He was like, well, I can go do this and I get more representation with Adidas. And he was like, well, yeah, you don't have to seek anybody's validation. And that's what he said. You don't got the answer, Sway. I've been doing this longer than you. And that's where that famous thing came from. He was talking about that. So in the interview, he came back and said, and right on this interview, he said, I have to apologize. Sway had the answers. He said he gave me the right. So like everything that's happening, Kanye knew this was gonna happen. So right now he's gonna try to like. I think that he knows what he has to do.
He talking too much with no microphone. Hold on. Grab the microphone and talk.
All right,
grab the microphone and talk. You can be all here with this shit. I'm like, nobody's hearing none of this shit, dog.
All right, so back to it. So real quick, Ye, I saw an interview where he basically told, the lady that was conducting the interview that he knows that if he loses Adidas as an actual deal, that he's going to lose $400 million. He knew that up front, like at least 400 mil.
Right.
So he said, it's going to take me out of the billionaires group. And that's okay. He says, because I have to break myself down to build myself back up. So then the lady, like the actual spaz out where he says, this famous spaz out he had with Sway, where he's like, you don't have to answer, Sway. You don't have to answer, Sway. It was because Ye was talking about a shoe deal that he was trying to get done and why he didn't want to be with Nike, how they were only trying to give him less than 10% of his sales. But that's what Jordan gets. You know what I'm saying? It's 10%. And he was like, it's my design. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I went with Adidas because they gave me a bigger percentage. Sway's answer was, well, if you already have the movement, brother, why don't you don't need anybody. Just do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Ye blew up like, you don't have the answers. I've been doing this longer than you. So the lady asked him, she was like, so what do you think about Sway's comment now? He says, on air, he was like, I want to apologize to Sway because Sway did have the answers. That's exactly what I have to do. So I think that right now is getting blown up because everybody's like, they know how arrogant Kanye is and how he likes to boast about everything. So when something bad happens to him, everybody wants to oh yeah, when I scroll down Instagram after it happened, that was what everybody was talking about. Oh, Adidas drops Ye. I'm just like, damn, people get dropped all the time, but y'all don't broadcast it like this because Ye is that polarizing figure to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And
very polarizing.
But it's also, bro, it's not only that, it was how he was talking recently.
Oh yeah.
And just how he's been talking and how he was just talking anyway.
But at the same
time, he was just very arrogant with it. But my whole thing with Ye is the only thing that I didn't really like about Ye is this happened before, but in a smaller dosage when he put on the MAGA hat and he was going on right around with Trump. And then he found out he was getting played. And then what did he do? Then all of a sudden he switches up and now he's talking about Jesus, 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 and he has no church on Sundays. And then as soon as that, and then as soon as he caught people back on and he got people back on the side, then he started cutting up again, bro. And then that's what he's doing now. Now he got humbled again, and now he's asking for forgiveness, and he's gonna be the good old Ye. And then as soon as he get his money back, then he's gonna start cutting up again, bro. Well, I don't know. I can't say I know the guy. You don't know. You don't know what nobody's gonna do. But at the same time, history shows you that if you want to see what's gonna occur in the future with somebody, look at the past. Unless something drastic happens, there's gonna be a huge change. And he already lost his mom.
Right.
and now he lost his kids. So that right there is triggered something too.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
for
definitely.
me that with him, I think he understands that.
Well, I don't think he lost his kids. He just can't.
I
see them
kind of feel
everywhere
like
that.
Ye knows that. Okay, he came from, like you said, that Dame Dash tree. He also learned up under Jay. So Jay has taught him a lot about business sense. But one thing that Jay has always been in his business deals is a silent partner.
Mhm.
Jay not finna make a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying, to bring a lot of attention to himself. That is the total opposite of Kanye.
Yep.
You're not gonna be able to do what Kanye does with these mainstream companies. Like, they're not gonna let you just say what you want to say and do
Right.
what you want to do.
He's like
Like,
Jerry. He's like the
he
Jerry
has
Jones.
to be. He has to
He's
have
like
his
Jerry.
own. Yeah, he has to have his own platform. He can't go to somebody else's thing and be like, yeah, I'm a. Like, I feel like, honestly, the collabs for Kanye are done. He needs to have his own platform.
Everything.
That's
Everything.
the only way he
Yeah.
will be successful going forward.
Yeah,
And I
because
think he understands that.
he understands it, and he understands that also, as much as it's going to cost for him to get those platforms off the ground, like, there are people that still 1000% support and love Kanye, and they're gonna follow wherever that nigga goes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it's going to end up making you your money back, and then it's going to make you more money.
But at the same time,
He's crazy as fuck, but at the end of the day, he's a lot of geniuses are crazy.
But at the same time, you may not even make as much money as you was. But at the same time, it's yours though. Like, if you say what you want, the next day somebody can't just say, "Oh, your deal's over. Oh, you're done."
Yeah,
And I think that's more so the freedom that he wants more than anything. To be able to say what he wants, like, cause think about it, like, people talk about him getting dropped, like, bro, you know how many like racist things Donald Trump has said?
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, who dropped him? Like, they still let him do.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
No, like, nobody's talking about homie Trump is about to. I know I said it last week. Well, homie's about to go on trial for rape, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We are. Yeah, we. Mhm. Yep.
My whole thing with Kanye though, like, my whole thing with him is, like, I don't have no hate for the brother, nothing like that. But at the same time, you can't just be disrespectful, bro. And that's my only thing with him. He gets disrespectful when he tries to prove his point. You can't get disrespectful when you the billionaire, and you can't label yourself the leader. You're not a leader of nothing, bro.
But
like,
why not?
Like, bro, he ain't the leader of me. He talking.
I'm
He's
not
talking
saying
like
I'm
the
not saying
leader
he's
of
the
the
leader.
company.
I'm just saying.
No, he said, "I am him. I'm the one. I am the leader." That's what he was saying, bro. Before, like, that's what he said.
Well, he said Kanye West weird ass and Chrissy Ann Rock and / Blueface toxic ass relationship are two things I'm trying to unsubscribe from, but the internet won't let me. And that's a fact.
100%, bro.
I gotta give my dog an air horn for that. Well, let me log in. Just
Like, yeah, Blueface, didn't he fight that girl dad or something? Didn't he fight that girl, like, stepdad or something, like, crazy?
yo,
Like, this dude is nuts.
that girl, that's some unconditional love if I've ever seen some. Because, like, she dumb. She dumb right now. You know it's been everybody and their mama done said, "Hey man, stop with this bullshit." Like, girl, get your stupid ass away from this nigga. But I love him.
He love me.
She don't love herself. Exactly. Yeah, nah. That girl out here wilding. And that's all I want to speak on that, because, like, fuck that shit.
To
Yeah.
the spin wheel.
To the spin wheel we go. Unfortunately, we do not have the camera on the spin wheel, so you're just gonna have to believe us.
And it is being spit.
You can still hear that. Though.
We got a new segment on the pod today,
Yes, sir.
Do we?
and that mug called Laugh Out Loud.
LOL in this bitch.
LOL. Hello world.
LOL ski. All right, so what we got? What we got, Shades?
All right. First Laugh Out Loud moment. Yo, were you able to get the video, the YouTube short?
It depends on which one you're referring to. Good sir.
The Justin Tucker trolls Russ.
I believe I can have that. Yeah, let's talk about it while I get this damn thing downloaded, because I do have it, but I just forgot to go do this thing for jig, and now I'm slacking on on live on pod.
No, it's all good.
Yo, call me out on the pod, dog.
My
Goddamn,
bad, I'm just trying to make
son.
sure we had it, dog.
Goddamn. Yeah.
Yeah. They over here breaking stuff.
Oh, so now we got in studio guests over here critiquing the fuck out of us.
She said, "Bump no shade, all of the shade,
all the shade."
Throw the whole damn palm tree.
Big saying production was better last week, and it was. But what that got to do with anything?
I ain't trying to say nothing, but I'm
gonna let
saying.
you finish.
All right, there we go. It's downloaded. Let me get it up here. Man, I told you start talking about the thing. Dog.
Well, I was just saying, I didn't want to say it because I think the video is gonna be self-explanatory. But pretty much, Justin Tucker kind of was trolling Russell Wilson. But he said it in another. He said it in another way on their way back from the game. Like as soon as he said it, and at the same time, it was kind of lighthearted. It's not like he's trying to like pop. Well, it is kind of piling on, but at the same time, it was lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he was just kind of like
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like she probably one of the biggest Russell Wilson fans, and I be giving that nigga hell like every chance I get. Like it ain't even because he like.
But before you bring that up,
I got it right here.
I feel you, but SC, before you bring that up, but do you see, at least in this instance, why I was hesitant in the beginning of the season when we was talking about Russ, and I was like, I gotta see. And it may not be just Russ; it might be the combination with Nathaniel Hackett because Sean Payton talking about going to Denver next year. So he might play different with
absolutely what it is.
If you pay attention, like when you watch it, they're almost forcing Russ to be like a pocket quarterback, but that's not
his style.
Yeah, he's a rollout. So, yeah.
He's a 6 foot. So like, he's a 5'11" quarterback
that likes to that throws accurately on the
move, like, and they don't allow him to do that. So now you got this man trying to stand in the damn pocket, doing something that's completely unnatural to his game.
Over the line, man.
Right, exactly. So no, but let's go to this video. I got it here.
Canada, and you guys know this guy. Let's talk to us a little bit, J Tuck.
I mean, what do you want to know? What are we doing on the plane ride back home? I heard Lamar's leading us in high knees. Ravens flock, let's fly.
Oh my God, unlimited.
Just grab that so they can sit.
Not the unlimited. Hit him with the unlimited.
That was all
I'm saying.
Yo, what up, bro?
Yo, we got more guests in the damn studio.
Yo, today. So
Adrian, Chris in the building. What's good? Air horns for everybody.
Yo, I don't think they got the full thing. So like what he said was Lamar, I think Lamar is doing knee highs in the middle of the aisle, right there. Yeah. And then he was like, Ravens flock, let's fly.
And then they hit him with that's unlimited.
Yeah, he was like Mr.
Unlimited.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope, by the way. But that Ravens flock let's Ravens let's fly, or Ravens flock let's fly was kind of funny.
Yo, since we here talking about Russell Wilson, we are, because I don't want to by chance not get to this, because we got to get to this. You feel me?
Oh, you got to do the other one.
It's the Russell Wilson commercial.
Oh, we got to.
Bro. All right, hold on. Let's play this.
That mug is cringeworthy, bro.
Here are all the dangerous ways. Danger which I call this one the fork and knife. I call this one the blindfold. Big bite. The drop it low. The left-handed. Dual wielding. The upside down. Here comes the airplane. And the most dangerous of all, the rapper.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, it was literally the dumbest shit I've ever seen, dog. Like, why would Russell Wilson, as a public figure, who we all know what his perception is, Go and do that commercial, bro.
The only one that I liked on there was the upside down one. The upside down one was funny.
None of that shit was funny.
I like the upside. That one was kind of
That
funny.
shit
but,
was the most cringeworthy shit.
but like awkward too.
Just cringe, dog.
Jesus.
Ultimate cringe, bro. What the fuck was that?
How did anybody in Subway like? I wonder how many takes they took on that, bro. Like,
I wonder if obviously the gist of that was to be awkward as fuck. Like there was no, hey, you supposed to try to look cool while doing this shit. Because it's very stupid to begin with. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have put my name on that shit. And to the point that they pulled that damn commercial.
Dangerous?
Why they called it that?
No, that had to be Russ's idea.
He's not even dangerous right now. Like I even saw and it's killing me that he continues to say this Broncos country, let's ride. Like after,
But why is Dangerous so corny though?
Because
it
came from Russell Wilson.
Dude, listen, I saw him do the interview after a loss, and he sounded like he said, he was like, yeah, and that's, I'm come back and I'll be better. Broncos country, let's ride. I'm like, why did you have to say that before you got up? Like, there was no reason for you to say that. Like, just leave gracefully. Like,
bro, while Cuz was talking about on the trip to London, it's an 8-hour flight. Yeah, 7-hour, 8-hour flight.
Okay.
While homeboy said that he worked out for 4 hours on the flight.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Doing high knees.
Doing high knees. He
I'm
said
like, what the fuck are you doing?
he said I watched film for 2 hours. I worked out for 4 hours down the aisle, probably kept a couple guys awake or whatever. And then I went to sleep for an hour, and then I woke up and watched film for the last hour.
That's why they said that there. That's what they said. Lamar's out here doing high knees. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's why.
Like he literally was doing high knees on the plane.
Jesus.
Like, didn't you just have a hamstring injury, sir?
Like, sit your ass down.
Why are you doing high knees?
Why are you telling
down?
people
On a
about
plane? Nigga, turbulence.
Why are you talking about it? Bro, okay. All right.
I told y'all.
Spin the damn wheel, man.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was wearing Tommy Bahama shirts.
Alan, what's up with you, bro? Huh? Air horn for Alan.
Big deal or not?
Big deal or not?
All right. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll pick.
All right, so let's see what we got. What's the next? What's next up? Up. Why I say up like that?
Yeah, piece of paper. Is it all stuck together?
Are you still using all the damn paper?
On some of
Why on some of them?
Cause man, it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, bro.
What?
You didn't have to put big deal or not rumors on this. You could have saved that half the
Exactly. All right, so what do we got?
Eagles are trying to trade for Alvin Kamara. Big deal or not?
Huge
It's
deal.
a rumor. It's
a huge deal if it was to go through.
I mean, it is a huge deal, but I'm like, they don't even fucking need him.
Right.
Like, I mean, I get it, but
They got like 62
overkill.
running backs.
Like they just got Miles in Boston.
And Gainwell and
they do got Gainwell.
and like bro, they got
two tight ends, they got two
mad
number one receivers. Like,
yeah.
What they don't even need them. It would just be adding, like just adding to add.
If they can keep Miles Sanders, Miles Sanders, and have Alvin Kamara, because they got a draft pick from the Saints. So they can give Saints their draft pick back. They got 2 first-round draft picks. So first-round pick for Alvin.
Hold on. You traded you go giving up a first for Alvin?
Yeah.
But my thing
right
is
now?
this, though.
Right now?
Yeah, but you can. I just think that I don't think
Alvin with Miles Sanders on the field at the same time.
I get that, but my thing is for the Saints, the deal just even for a first round pick, it don't make sense. Like for me,
I mean, their season is done, bro. They won like 2 games.
I get that.
So they get 2 first-round draft picks. They can get a quarterback.
They can get a quarterback anyway.
But they only got 1 first round.
Bro, they can trade.
And they can get rid of that contract.
Bro.
And they probably gonna get rid of Michael Thomas if they trade in Alvin.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you trade out, like your team is already like a quarterback away from being contending. So you're willing to blow that up by trading your best asset, and now once that asset's gone, Michael Thomas gonna want out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So then, like that just doesn't make sense. Like I would much rather either wait till free agency, see if I can get Garoppolo. I mean, Garoppolo ain't great. Maybe Geno, like other teams, like there's somebody you can get. I just don't see like them just saying like, yeah, we just gonna F up our whole roster and get our first round pick back. Like that's just if it happens, more power. I feel like that is a plus deal for the Eagles, and I don't give a shit what they get back. It's a F deal for the Saints. I don't care if they get their first round pick back. It's still an F.
Facts.
Like
it's not an F.
How?
Because you're getting a first round pick for Kamara at this stage in his career,
and you're gonna lose Michael Thomas.
But wait, what do you mean? What do you mean this
lost.
Stage of his career? He's 27 now.
But I'm just saying, normally with the running backs, when you're older, that 27,
once
28.
Once you pass 30 is the mark.
I know, but he's getting there though.
That's 3 more seasons.
So they wanted
you got multiple more seasons out of him. Why would you get rid of him now? You get rid of him when he's 29 years old.
I mean, he just got in trouble.
Even worse, even another reason why you shouldn't get a first round pick for this dude.
Probably ain't gonna give him that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're gonna give me a first round pick for Alvin Kamara. Okay, bet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody giving up no first for him. That's why I was like, you gonna give up a first right now? That's why I was asking that. Because ain't no way in hell I would give up a first round pick for him right now.
I mean,
I give up a second.
So they're like, yo, we're trying to win the Super Bowl. Do we want to take this jump?
They gonna win the Super Bowl anyway.
No, it's not automatic, bro.
I know. I'm just saying.
Because they got to go through the Chiefs or the Bills, whichever one.
I want to see that. That's what's on TV though.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you now, if it's the Chiefs, can they beat the Chiefs? Yes.
I don't know. Patty Mahomes might have something to say about that.
I mean,
but the Bills, but the Bills got a defense too.
The Eagles defense, the depth they got it, bro.
Big Play Slay been playing, bro.
Yeah, he has
been.
Big Play Slay been playing.
He still ain't locked down.
Try and tell you.
Still ain't locked down nobody.
What? Stop with the disrespect.
Still ain't locking down no damn.
What? Look up my boy's stats.
Who you not locking down?
Everybody.
I mean, he locked down Justin Jefferson.
Damn, man, he ain't locked down. He ain't locked down no damn Justin Jefferson.
Try to tell him he don't want to face facts.
I watched that one. Like he put the clamps on.
Clank.
Ain't nobody clank.
Like he was beating.
That boy had.
It wasn't no clank, yo.
Like 40 yards, bro.
It wasn't no clank, yo.
He was targeted like 13 times.
Yes, sir. He had like 4 catches, 40 yards.
Like he was on his ass. Like I ain't even playing. Like he was trying to run like a post corner. And by the time he like trying to break out to the corner, like Slay was already there. Like, where you going?
Mm-hmm.
You throw it if you want to. It's a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and they got Bradbury. Bradbury, they like the best cornerback tandem right now.
Ain't nobody clank.
I don't know now.
Who got the best cornerback tandem?
I don't know now.
Oh, you talking about?
I'm not even gonna front.
I don't know now.
I don't know now.
Balling now.
That nigga saw so nasty, bro.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga saw so nasty, dog.
He run rookie of the week and defensive player of the week.
But that's one. I'm talking about. I said best cornerback tandem.
DJ Reed been locking shit down. Like, okay.
So is Bradbury,
bro. All right. Let's just see.
Anyway,
and it's a lot easier. And it's a lot easier with that defensive line too. You got a good defensive line too, but the Eagles just got a nasty rotation that got nastier that we're gonna talk about.
9 people. We got Sheldon Rankin. We got Quentin Williams, John Franklin Myers. What's the other dude? Got my dude name Carl Lawson, Bryce Huff. Like, bro, they just be running the boy. Vinny Curry. Like, bro. They got
Fletcher Cox, Graham, Jordan Davis that they just drafted. Yeah. And he like 6'7", 330 pounds and run a 4.7.
That's cool.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They just traded for Robert Quinn.
This is what we doing, yo.
Montez, they got Sweat.
Okay.
Bro, their rotation is disgusting, bro.
Quinn is playing better than Aaron Donald.
Huh? Huh?
He's the best
What?
interior lineman.
You said
right now.
spin? Okay.
Yeah.
On the spin that thing.
Big deal or not?
We back on it again. Okay.
Here you go, sir. Ah, man.
Oh, okay.
Talking to my lawyer.
Lawyer. We lawyering up now.
Yeah,
All right.
nigga.
The NBA is working to create a salary cap. Is that a big deal or no? The NBA is working to create a salary cap for the teams. So you can't go into the luxury.
The NBA is pushing for a salary
shit,
cap.
so you can't go into luxury.
Mhm.
Oh shit, that's a huge deal, nigga. It ain't gonna be no super teams. That fucked that up.
The NBA is so focused on trying
Like-
to have everything be fucking relative on the same scale. Like everybody, what's I'm trying to think of the word.
Equal playing field.
Yeah, whatever the hell that shit is. They keep trying to do that shit, right? Like, but fuck all that, yo. Some teams are just gonna be able to the outright pay some niggas.
I mean, that's the owner though, but I guess they're trying to differentiate themselves and trying to be more like the NFL, compete more with the NFL and take over as the number one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And how you do that is by making the salary cap to make it more competitive.
Yeah,
because MLB is wide open. You know what I'm saying? It's the Wild Wild West. So it's basically all about who the owner is, or who the owners are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
In your scouting department, like that's what I like. Honestly, though, like that is the one thing I like about baseball, though, is that like however much money that team got,
right.
If you don't scout, it don't
like
really, that
but
is true.
that's like because I remember like
Because the Astros been at like,
and even the Rays, like I think the Rays have had like the
Bro.
lowest like
Yeah.
payout
Yeah.
for
Bro.
their players.
but they be
Out of
at,
Got the
anybody, but
lowest
they be in
salary,
the playoffs.
Like the lowest salary in the damn
you know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
league, but yet
they
I
played
am-
a game before the damn.
I
World
have
Series.
selected my MLB team. I am a Tampa Bay Rays fan now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been there.
now.
I've been there.
When did you come across this discovery, brother? You know, when did you
Probably a year ago.
oh, okay.
From a Rays fan, yeah, you ain't been there long enough. You got
Yeah,
Kmart
I'm a
jersey.
newbie. I'm a newbie.
You probably Kmart is?
Nope. I got to do my digging. I got to do my history. You know what I'm saying?
Longoria.
I'm coming over from the Yankees. You
Oh
feel
yeah, if
me?
you don't know
You
about
coming
Longoria,
over from the what?
From the Yankees, bro. I ain't had no other team. I ain't know who to cheer for, bro. My family from New York.
Was that a Florida State chop?
Nah, I ain't do
my
it.
secondary team.
I ain't do the Braves. I used to try to cheer for the Marlins, but I ain't really a Marlins fan.
I ain't a Marlins fan.
I ain't really had no
when
connection.
I was in my brief like 6-7 year period of being a baseball fan, I was a Red Sox fan because
for sure.
I fuck with Manny and Big Papi.
Oh,
Pause.
bro,
'Cause
listen.
My favorite baseball player of all time, though, is Albert Pujols, though.
It's Pujols.
He got the dopest last name, bro.
Because Pujols.
Most doubts.
I ain't gonna lie, mine was Barry, but then like second it was
Barry
David
Bonds?
Ortiz. Yeah, but then it was David Ortiz because like I ain't gonna lie,
No, my number 2 is Ken Griffey.
I mean I like Ken, but I didn't really watch Ken, so I can't
I
really,
did.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
did.
So I ain't gonna lie, but I saw like
Them Griffies?
Ortiz, bro. Like I got a homeboy that used to pitch when he was in college, so he was telling me like. He was like, bro, you got to understand that like some of these pitches that he hitting home runs, they're not even strikes. Like,
Yeah.
like a normal
Inside,
person,
like-
he was like a normal person wouldn't even swing at that. He was like, they be trying to like throw the ball out to get the pitch to walk. Like,
Right. And this nigga was still cranked
Or
that bitch.
bang inside.
Right, they say he will lean over the plate and just swing at it anyway. And still not
Hack
like,
that
bro,
bitch.
Like,
Yeah.
he was like, it's impossible to throw. He said, bro, I'm
Bro,
telling you,
I
I'm throwing
seen
it
Big
in the
Papi
stands.
hit one that was like a golf swing. That mug was so low
Yeah.
inside, bro.
Mhm.
And it's gone. He was like, I used to question my homie. I'm like, yo, like, would you throw any pitches to this person? Like, and some people he'd be like, yeah. 2 people he said he not throwing nothing at. He was like Mike Trout,
Yep.
and Ortiz. I ain't throwing them nothing. Like,
Bro, don't throw none of Pujols either, bro.
Yeah. You don't want to toss that shit to Pujols.
Even now, Pujols still not that.
Pujols
damn.
still crank
Mike
that
Trout
bitch.
hit you in the woods.
Yeah.
Crank? Oh,
Mike-
for
Mike-
sure. Yeah,
Mike Trout
Mike
will put
Trout.
you
Yeah, he
in
was.
the thick 'em.
You seen that boy hit the golf? You seen that boy golf swing?
At that top golf?
Oh, top golf?
I'm talking about he's
Bro.
like, it was one hand. Like he just
Bro.
wow. I'm talking about I didn't even see the ball like it went into orbit. Like, I'm talking about,
Like, bro.
it left
It left Earth.
And after it hit and connected, it immediately went upward like this, like in an angle. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not gonna be inside the net. Like,
Bro,
there's no
what?
way it's still inside the net after that. Like effortless. Like he ain't like he was trying. Like just,
Next spin.
Spin it.
Next
spin
spin.
win.
That mega spin. NFL.
NBA.
NBA. Okay. All right, what's going on in here?
Gas trade.
All right. Stop sticking.
You ain't closing, bro.
Man, shut your behind up.
What? Always
Okay.
beefing.
Okay. So we got a little thing going on right here, right now.
Right now.
All right, so this what I got for you. So we're gonna look at I don't know, SC. Do you got the picture of the West and the East standings?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it. I got you.
It's on the phones.
Okay, it's on the phones. So Ron, can you bring out your phone so you can look at it? So you got the NBA. So we got the NBA right now. It's mad early in the season. So you know what I'm saying? It's nothing on wax. We're not gonna put it up on the board, you know what I'm saying? But just kind of talking about it. So you got the East and you got the West. So I want to know what team in the East that is winning right now in the top 10 that you see on there. What team on the top 10 that you says definitely is going to be in the playoffs? What team on here in the top 10 you say, oh no, this is just beginner's luck. They out. So the East, I want somebody that you say is going to be in auto, and somebody's going to be out. And then we're going to go to the West.
The in auto seems easy.
In auto and out auto for both sides.
The in auto seems easy. So like,
what we starting? East?
So on the East, we're gonna start on the East. I mean, the in.
Who you going? So
automatically,
so get one.
Is the Bucks.
Okay.
Like that, I feel like that's just way too easy.
Okay. What about you, Ryan?
I feel like in the playoffs period.
Just in the playoffs. This team is
period,
definitely making it to the playoffs.
Boston making it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with the Hawks this year.
Okay.
The Hawks, like, they making it to the playoffs this year.
If they can stay healthy.
With DeJounte Murray and Trey.
If they can stay healthy, yeah. I 1000% agree. You know what I mean?
Collins, they still kept Collins. I thought Collins was going to go.
Collins still might go.
Oh, word.
They'll see.
And Hunter?
I like Hunter.
Okay, and then who's your out team? What team in this top 10 you say is
Washington?
Wizards?
Oh, damn.
Oh, actually, no, Toronto.
That's what I was looking at.
Like Toronto not going.
I was looking at Toronto also because I think the Hornets make a step this year. Cavs is strong as at least make it to the playoff team. You know what I mean? But no, I don't believe in Toronto this year at all, dog.
I'm gonna say the Knicks.
You should.
Shut your behind that.
I meant that. He meant that, y'all.
I'm gonna go Hornets because I still think they're just missing a big man. I think the Hornets need a big man.
You
Hornets.
think PJ can do it?
PJ who?
Washington.
No, they need a big man.
All
right. What about the West?
right.
Auto in. Who's your auto in on the West? Out of these top 10 teams,
The Grizz. The Grizz. Guaranteed.
The Grizz going.
I'm going with the Trailblazers. Dame Dollar is back, y'all.
He's out for a couple 4 to 6 weeks. If we're not, oh no, 2
Dame?
weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Hip. Some kind of. I just saw it earlier today.
He got injured. Really?
Yeah.
No.
The boy. Fuck.
Dame Lillard injury.
Let me see if I can find
Dame
this,
Lillard
man.
injury. Blazers start out 1 to 2 weeks with a
1 to
calf
2
strain.
weeks. 1 to 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's I understand because he ain't played one whole year and then you got to get that. Yep, you got to build it back, Brody.
Yes, sir. So, but continue with your prediction, brother. My bad. I ain't mean to. It's 1 to 2 weeks, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I I changed my end.
I'm
Since we
gonna
already
say I'm
since
gonna
we
go to
said Memphis.
Trailblazers. I'm gonna go Trailblazers.
Since he said Memphis already, I got another end. I like New Orleans.
Pelicans. They ain't on here though. Oh, they is in here. They number 5. Okay. I'm gonna go to Spurs on the out.
Damn. I'm gonna say Minnesota out.
Yep. Twin Towers.
Shit, I'm gonna say Utah out. How the fuck they done won 4 games? It's beyond me. Like they ain't got shit over there.
Ain't they trying to tank?
Right. They trying to get Victor and they winning.
A lot.
Wembanyama.
All right.
All right.
Like, their roster is, oh my god.
Spin this bitch up, dog.
Abysmal.
All right, let's get this next one going.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, who are these people?
Fantasy.
Who is who?
I'm just looking at a team. Like, what the hell? Like I mean, they got.
Give me some names. Give me some names.
I mean, they got honestly, they got a nice little like. Okay, they got like 5 people that I know.
Jordan
you know what
Clarkson.
I'm saying? They got Jordan Clarkson. They got Mike Conley.
Mhm.
They got Malik Beasley. They got Rudy Gay. They got Talon Horton Tucker.
Mhm.
They got Kelly Olynyk. They got Colin Sexton.
Damn, they do got an assortment of names.
Yeah, they got like, but it's a bunch of guards. Like, I'm
Right,
just like,
like all guards though. Small ball, extreme small ball. All right, let's see. Fantasy football. What we got, yo?
Fantasy. What's going on this week?
all right. Fantasy football wide receivers. Start them or sit them. Gabe Davis versus Green Bay or T. Higgins versus the Browns. This is easy for me.
It's T. Higgins.
I'm starting T. Higgins.
Jamar Chase out
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6.
It's the Higgins show.
It's about to be the Higgins Boyd show. Mad Higgins.
Yeah, I would have
probably went Gabe Davis.
Hit himself in the face with a damn mic.
like, what's his name? Like he gonna see a lot of because when I think about this, I mean, I can't even say that this isn't necessarily a bad. This is actually a good, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good pick 'em. Like if you had to pick one, like
because in this you got to think since now that Higgins is the number 1, he's gonna draw Ward. You know what I'm saying? So with Green Bay, Davis is the second option.
He might
get
be
fed
getting
because
Zaire.
he's not getting Zaire.
No.
Stephon is. So this is actually a pretty good one.
yeah, that's that.
But I'm still taking Higgs.
Yeah, me too. Because I still trust Burrow.
I'm taking Gabe.
We keep a tab on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep it on wax.
you don't wax. I got
The marker right there. Literally, yep.
right here.
Right there, right now.
All
Right
right.
now. While you doing that, I'll get this next spin in.
Yes, sir.
Laugh out loud. Haha.
Boy, this shit look trash. Who is it? T. Higgins.
T. Higgs. Yeah.
First the Browns.
What's that?
All right, what we got?
Laugh out loud.
Another LOL ski. Okay, true. What's up?
AD was getting trolled this week because he
He hurt his back.
He hurt his
on a
back
dunk.
on a dunk while just hanging on the rim.
Like, yo, when I told somebody, like, I remember telling Shrew that she just like looked at me, saw I was playing. Like, the thing was like, I was busy. I'm like,
It's
nah,
too damn early.
This nigga really hurt himself. She was like, did anybody touch him? I'm like, nah, he was just hanging
Just
there.
hanging
like,
there.
like,
Nigga came down, start grabbing his lower back. I'm like, nigga,
Yo,
what?
What was that joke about him being hurt because he had a chip
Chip
on
on
his
the shoulder.
They said,
He said he came.
bruh, when I read that, I died. That bug said like it said something along the lines of like
He said
this season that Anthony Davis is gonna be playing with a chip on his shoulder. So somebody took that article clip
yeah.
and was like, breaking news: Anthony Davis out for 4 to 6 weeks with a
Chip on his shoulder.
I was just like, bro, what?
bro. The
I
Lakers,
swear, bro, made out of paper mache, bro. Like he can't even.
the Lakers.
They don't know. They ain't gonna say it because it's embarrassing. Like, how you gonna say the nigga got too much?
My
Like,
medical
where you
is
at?
trash, is what he
Like,
said. That shit.
How you
says.
gonna know he made it out of plastic?
Oh my god,
God, that's bad.
that's
Like,
fucking terrible, dog. That's
man,
terrible.
Y'all would
Like,
put
but
that
no,
nigga some
but
bubble
dog-
wrap during the off season.
But dog, like, who else has had like these severe of a rash of injuries this constantly outside of like Greg Oden?
Julio Jones.
Okay.
Julio stay hurt too.
Julio find a way to get hurt, man. Yeah, I hate that for him because if that boy can stay healthy,
It's a wrap.
y'all know what it
Yo,
is.
when I was watching, like how they. That's why I don't understand. I'm like, bro, how the hell are y'all not cooking niggas? Like y'all got Mike Evans, Julio, and in the slot you got Godwin.
Godwin.
Like,
And all of them like 6'2" and above.
I'm like,
Exactly.
bro, you should be like, you
With
don't even need
Fournette.
time.
With
Like, you
Fournette.
just need to throw it at him. Like
With Fournette though.
Evans somewhere down there.
So,
Julio somewhere down. Like, it's Julio.
Hey, he was dropping some dimes to Evans yesterday.
oh
I
no,
was
yeah, and
pissed.
shit. And Evans done dropped a couple of passes
Last
in the
week he
past
dropped
2
a
weeks.
wide open.
He
wide
dropped
open
one
touchdown.
this week too.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
I
that's how I was
know.
like, damn, 2 weeks in a row. Are you gonna do him like that, damn son? Or not even 2 weeks in a row? Shit, 5 days apart. You gonna do him like that?
And I watched the game. Leonard Fournette fucked up my touchdown to Godwin. My dog he went in motion, and Leonard Fournette is gonna jump and false start for no goddamn. I'm like, it ain't even fucking going to you. What the hell you jumping for? Like, Tom, you stupid motherfucker, you. Wide open. I'm talking about Godwin just like, hey, false start. Goddamn.
False start. God damn.
I'm just like, these niggas.
These niggas.
Run it.
Run it.
Run it. Good sir. My brother. Another big deal or not?
Got the last one.
All right. Let's
Get out of here.
All right, what we got? What it is. What it is, though. What's up?
Okay, big deal or nah, Deshaun Watson releases text messages exposing the recent sexual harassment accuser and like what she was sending him.
So
And this is basically why I brought it up is when they was like, I think it's the 25th lawsuit or whatever, because of what he's releasing or whatever, is a possibility that this could, like, the 25th lawsuit can be thrown out.
yeah. Because she pretty much texted that man like, "Yo, let's link up." Blah 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 blah. I got the best head in Houston?
Yeah, but then it was also she did a previous interview when all this was starting and everything, and she was on the positive side of Deshaun, saying that when she did a massage with him, it's on wax, bro.
Mhm.
That he never made me feel any type of way. Everything was consensual. I had a good time. Blah 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 blah.
So she bugged.
And then she switched over
Oh, so she.
So Pete, it's a big
after
deal.
she saw them people get paid.
Okay, so my thing is like, it's a big deal to a degree to me, because my thing is like, why you ain't released none of the other text messages
Yeah.
if you ain't do nothing? Like, you was willing to do it this time, but what about the other ones that you didn't do? You know, like,
Let's put that on wax.
Yeah. Like, because
But now he can't though, because it's part of the settlement.
it's part of the settlement.
Yeah.
So, but hell, he could have
At the
did this shit
time,
beforehand,
right.
just like he did when it before this one.
But he wouldn't have been able to. It would have probably messed up with the settlement.
But if he was,
But if you
not doing,
but if you ain't doing nothing,
it
that part.
I don't care though. That Mia Khalifa joint was weird. I was like, cause you doing,
Right.
you over there
Doing
doing
too
something.
much.
That was
dog.
a creepy behind laugh, bro.
And look, he a creepy looking nigga. There. Now that I look at this nigga more. You know what I mean? Like,
like a skateboard rail.
no, man, but like, I don't know. It's something about that nigga, dog. The way, and maybe it's just like, you know.
It's the Mia Khalifa video for me now.
Yeah, it ruined a lot for that nigga. It ruined a lot.
I was like, bro, why did you laugh?
That nigga
Why
looks
was that funny? Why is y'all videotaping this?
Right. That part.
Why did you turn into the
Why
camera?
did this look like the beginning of one of her videos?
For real? Seriously?
Because it was. Go ahead and spin the wheel, bro.
Oh shit.
Top 10.
Ooh.
I got mine on. I think I'm prepared today. I'm prepared, even.
You is, boy. I prepare you is, boy.
All right, let's see what we got. If this nigga would just stop using the sticky part of the fucking paper. That's like every fucking time.
Okay. Now you can give us your top. You can give us your top 5. I almost got smacked for real that time. You can give us your top 5, or you can just give us your top 1.
Oh, here we go.
But I need the top wide receiver group, and you can include tight end. So what does wide receiver group mean? That means 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 receivers.
It said top wide receiver, tight end / tight end.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, what if somebody got 3 receivers? You know what I'm saying? That's cool too. But what if somebody got 2 receivers and a tight end? That's cool.
What's the
But that's what I meant though. It's a miscommunication right here. I'm sorry. I have a problem with communication sometimes.
Hold on.
It's because it's okay. I'm gonna tell you my interpretation of this.
Mhm.
When you say yo top tight end / wide receiver group, I'm thinking that means like the wide receiver with the tight end. Which one's the top? You know what I'm
let's
saying?
do that then.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do that.
I mean, because if
Do
that's
that
the case, then my list is fucked.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you be doing it that way,
No, do that.
no, but
Which way he said he was trying to do?
Like you can include like if the team got 3 receivers that are dope. I'm trying to figure out who got the best receiver group. But you can include tight ends because they got receiving tight ends now. You know what I'm saying? You see how I was trying to go? No? I'm all alone on this island.
all alone,
Playing.
nigga.
Talking to Wilson. All right. You just gonna be stuck the whole time. Not even a little bit.
The way this nigga Ryan is looking over here, bro.
So my way.
Yo.
So I'm making it more complicated.
It's on that bullshit.
Okay, so
wait, so you saying like 3 people? So like, all right.
so
I
at
mean,
least
I can think of 3, but that, bro, what?
okay, that makes it more complicated.
It
So
does.
okay, so let's just do it. Wide receiver, tight end. Yeah. Who got
All
the
right.
best wide receiver?
All right, I'll give
tight
you
end.
my top 5.
Okay, for sure.
All right. Number 5, I got Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk.
Mm.
Number 4, and this is gonna be controversial, but I got Knox, Diggs, and Davis. Number 3, I got Gesicki, Hill, and Waddle. 2, Waller, Adams, Renfro. And at number 1, I got Goddard, Brown, and Smith. Those are my tops because I don't like any of the receivers at Kansas City enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna add them with Kelsey. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they will be more on my outside looking in because it's Kelsey, but then who? It's gonna be the consistent one.
I had no problem with that list. I actually just had. Well, actually, no. I had the Bills combo at 3, but everybody else is pretty much.
Yeah, my list is pretty much the same as yours. But I got the way the Miami duo is playing, I got them at the number 2 with Gesicki. It's just that they're not using Gesicki right.
I agree.
And I got Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk at 3. And then I got Kelsey and them boys at 4. And then I got Waller, Devontae and them at 5 because they're not producing right now.
True.
If they was producing, then I'll move them up. But
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I want to put Hayden Hurst in there, but they just started
Bruh,
using
they just started using him because
You know what I'm
trust
saying?
me, that would have put it higher
automatic,
up there. Yeah,
That-
because like
Jamar with Higgins
and
or
now
Boyd.
Jamar going, so we can't even see what the hell that
Would look like.
would look like. You know,
I mean, you can
consistently.
still get something because Boyd is a solid 2 and T. Higgins is a number 1.
Yeah.
Mind you, didn't T. Higgins play with Trevor Lawrence?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we need to try to trade for him.
We just gonna bring Clemson to Jacksonville. That's what.
I mean, that's what everybody else got. Freaking T. Higgins definitely need to be a number 1 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamar got his quarterback. Tua got one of his receivers from college.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly to get no receiver.
Jalen Hurts playing with Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the hot wet. That's the new wave. So let's give Trevor one of his boys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect,
You
shut.
know what I'm saying?
Spin a bit. Spin a bit.
It's been all right. Make it.
Another top 10. Let's go. Let's see how this list is to be. How I'm supposed to interpret this.
Top 5 point guards.
Okay.
Top 5 point guards.
I
don't
think
know
that
how,
was-
I don't know how clear it can be.
Yeah, you ain't fucked that one up.
All right. What
Top
you got
5 point guards right now.
right now? What you got, Shades?
Not in the past.
What you got, Shades?
Back to the
Because
Future.
I want to see how high he puts this man on this list.
Number 5, I got CP3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I got John Wall. Number 3, I got Kyrie. Number 2, I got Dame Lillard, and number 1, I got Steph.
Okay, so you ain't even got John in your shit. So yeah, I'm finna fuck his list. I'm gonna go CP3.
Oh yeah, John is.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about
I'm gonna go CP3. I'm gonna go Dame. I'm gonna go.
Take John Wall out, put John 3.
Nah, nigga, no, you have to sit on that list,
Is
bro.
this
Pause.
another Bobby Jackson?
Yes, because I was about to go to the board. Where's
So
I
wait,
just want to load
I'm
up.
gonna say Trey Young.
Yep.
At 3. How they playing right now? Well, shit, Steph. I'm gonna put 2 right now, and I'm gonna put goddamn right. Like I had to take his glasses off. I was like,
What?
John Wall? Nigga, like
John Wall in 2022, nigga.
like, we ain't seen this nigga in 3 years. Like, we don't even know what the fuck? Like, he could have had 3 good pickup games for all we know. Like, this, we can't prove that he can do shit right now.
Oh shit, that
John
was
Wall been
good.
balling. What you talking about?
He can ball probably still for 3 more games, but that's like no. Okay,
All right,
you
all
said
right,
right now. The Ja's number 1 for me because like Ja been playing lights out. But
all right.
I feel you right.
So I got Dame at 5.
Okay.
Trey at 4. Luca at 3. Ja at 2. And I'm not giving Steph Curry. He's gonna be my number 1 until he's not.
I thought Luka was a small forward.
Nigga. He's like a small forward, like LeBron's a small
who
forward.
Yeah, I
Who else
didn't
brings the
consider.
ball up?
No, I know, but I'm just saying like they designate him as small forward though. But I see what you're saying.
You
Okay, I
know,
understand.
you feel me?
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way.
Like,
I understand that. I respect
for
that.
sure.
But like,
But no,
It-
but
that's why they let Brunson.
You know
go,
what I
they're
mean?
Like, there's no need for Brunson.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, say that.
This nigga said John Wall in 2022.
Yeah, that deserves gunshots. Maybe a grenade.
Bazooka.
Frag out.
Landmine.
Nuke.
As soon as you said John, what?
Yes.
Like he said it so smooth, like they ain't gonna know about this one. John Wall. I
I wasn't even seeing that.
I was like,
coming.
nigga, what basketball have I not been watching? I just need.
I have not seen one John Wall highlight. Now, he might have been balling, but I just ain't seen no highlights.
You ain't
All
seen
right,
him
bro,
playing
let's
in the
get-
European League.
Let's get one more spin before we call in the homie ride, bro.
All right, bet.
You ain't seen him playing in the European Euro League.
Really go.
Dang, we ain't gonna get to know.
What the hell does that even say?
NFL.
Yeah, let's get to NFL. What the hell? Look, man, the
Oh,
wheels, the
fantasy.
wheels sometimes just don't want you to
Be
succeed. They don't want you to succeed at all.
I'll let you pass. Psych.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Say Jets win schedule check.
Jets on the winning streak. Let's do a schedule check. Can they win out? Can they make it to? Can they get to the?
Can we get a wild card spot?
Can you get a wild card spot?
How is this the shit pool?
Hey, that's what I got. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
It was meant to be. New York Jets schedule. Let's look at it, bro. All right, the next game they got Patriots. Yeah,
Winnable game.
y'all can beat the Patriots. Then they got the Bills.
Nope.
Then they got the Patriots.
Yeah, winnable game.
They got the Bears.
Yep.
Winnable game.
Vikings.
That'll be a good.
That's
game.
a good game.
That's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Bills.
Loss.
Nope.
Lions.
Win.
Jaguars.
Good game. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I give it to the Jets. At this point, you know what I mean.
Seahawks.
Good game.
Good game that I don't know.
Dolphins.
Good game. That's the game with like the
So what we saying here? So we saying what's your record right now? 5-1?
5-2.
5-2. So you saying 6-2. So you saying 6-2.
To the Bills.
6-3.
Hold on, look who just
7-4.
decided to wake up and show up to the show. What's up, babe? How you doing? Hi, air horns. Yeah.
8-4.
What you talking about?
I'm just saying 8-4 now. When you get to the pay,
fuck you, by the way.
9-4. So with the Jets and the Vikings, where you going? Because you get 9-4 right now. Jets and Vikings, where you going? Y'all winning or losing?
I like us to win.
All right, 10-4.
Mhm.
Bills lost. 10-5. Lions and Jets.
I like us.
11-5. Jaguars, Jets. I'm gonna give y'all that. 12-5.
Mhm.
Seahawks. I'm gonna give y'all that loss.
Oh, okay.
12-6.
12-6. Man, that's 18
Or 8.
games.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
What my numbers
we only
at?
playing 17 games, dog.
My bad.
Well, I don't know.
where my numbers went, bro. I got
So you saying 11-6?
11-6. I'm sorry.
11-6 on the season.
11-6, and then Dolphins.
No, we still had the Dolphins, so you still counted wrong. Like,
Right.
Okay, bro. Just
Right.
chill. All right, so you
All right,
take
yeah,
a
you
break.
can.
You can take a break.
You take some
So-
time off.
Yeah, I need some time
We
off.
beat the Patriots, that's 6-2. Lose to the Bills, 6-3.
Uh-huh.
Win against the Patriots, that's 7-3.
Uh-huh.
Win against the Bears, that's 8-3.
Uh-huh.
If we beat the Vikings, that's 9-3.
Uh-huh.
Lose to the Bills, that's 9-4.
Uh-huh.
Beat the Lions, that's 10-4.
Uh-huh.
Beat the Jaguars, that's 11-4.
Uh-huh.
If we lost to the Seahawks, that's 11-5.
11-5.
If
Uh-huh.
we beat the Dolphins, that's 12-5.
Okay.
Imagine the Jets go 12-5 this year. Oh man, the obnoxiousness of the other two. Peach won't miss a pod.
Yo, time out. I ain't never seen a homie post nothing. No, like I ain't really whatever about social media, but you know somebody's into it when somebody posts something on social media about their team.
You talking about Peach? Oh, this nigga Peach, bro. This nigga Peach.
I don't post anything.
This
I
nigga
just be
Peach
watching.
page is littered
I'm
with Jet
talking
shit
about
right
what?
now.
Boy,
Boy.
not been. I was like, this nigga though. I was like, I know this boy.
This
I ain't even
the
gonna hate
main
on
nigga
him.
I know that don't be on social
So,
media.
Exactly.
Period.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, I ain't even gonna hate on cuz.
But yo,
I ain't even gonna hate on my boy
Like,
because I know he happy about the
I
Jets.
think that like we needed to hit on that last draft, and I feel like they did.
Mm-hmm.
Send me Ron number again.
J Rod.
They
Yeah.
needed to hit on that draft, and I think they did. I think Brees is definitely the beast. I think he's gonna be a mainstay.
I don't know now. I'm just playing. He should be able to bounce back with that.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I ain't talking about skill wise. Like that's not what I'm talking about.
All right.
Brees is that dude.
As in addition to
Oh, yeah.
trading for James Robinson for the Jaguars, they also
please.
elevated Donovan Knight
What? Who?
Donovan Knight.
Who got Donovan Knight?
We did.
What you mean?
We elevated him from the practice squad.
Dang it! I thought you were saying that. I thought you were saying we got Donovan. I was like, dang! I was like, oh, for sure we did. Okay.
We got Donovan Knight. So
Oh, dang it!
so now that backfield still looking mad.
Oh, dang!
So we ain't gonna talk about how we got fleeced out of the damn
James Robinson deal.
Oh my god.
Well, we got hoes,
bro. How we get a six?
Hoes.
How we get a six that can potentially be a fifth
It's gonna be a
for
fifth.
for
It's
for
gonna be
for a nigga
A
like
Pro Bowl.
hold on, for a nigga like James Robinson, and you can go get a third and a fifth for Kadarius Toney. This nigga James Robinson done proved shit in this league already.
What?
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Brees went down, my brain immediately went to we finna get Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
But-
I thought that too.
But
But the Browns ain't budging with trading him
I didn't know that. But then when I saw
because
like,
he's
the
not in
report,
trade talks, bro.
I don't see how they don't give him the ball. Like
That's
that is
what I'm
clearly
saying.
Nick Chubb's team, bro. Like,
Exactly.
it's not you.
They using him for insurance because Nick Chubb got them knee problems.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, bro. But they holding him back. They holding him back, bro.
I mean, honestly, he kind of owed that to them still.
Yeah, they gave him
Think so?
another chance.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have had that. You know,
Well,
what
he's
I'm saying?
spent, bro.
Like,
You don't think he's paid his? He spent this, like he's paid his costs, bro. Like how much time you got to take, bro? He's been there like 3 years.
didn't he like knock the girl out?
Yeah, this is Sparta
Like, he
kicked
threw
her
me
ass.
to like a mean right,
Yeah.
bro. Like I don't like.
Nah,
Oh, I ain't know. I
Cream
know
Hunt
it
was the
domestic violence. I don't know.
Cream
exactly
Hunt was
what
the
it
kick.
It
He was the kick.
Yeah.
He was the one who this is Sparta her ass. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, I remember. They was
Could
trying to
do.
pull him in. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's kind of.
I mean, that's why he's not in Kansas City right now.
But
You know
what I'm
I mean?
saying is, does that mean that he doesn't deserve to be a starting running back?
Bro.
I mean, you kick Ray Rice out the league.
Exactly.
For the uppercut.
No, that's because we saw it.
we saw the
Kareem
kick.
the
We
girl.
saw Kareem kick.
It was
There's a
on
video of
video?
that. That's on
Yes.
video.
Hold on, bro. I gotta see this. I
Yeah.
ain't never seen the kick.
What?
I ain't never seen the Kareem Hunt
Like
kick.
it's on. Now I ain't gonna lie. Ray Rice
Yo, I
was
sent
worse.
I sent you the number.
Yeah, I got it.
Ray Rice was worse. I'm not gonna lie, simply because like he drugged the girl out of the elevator. Like after he did it. Like,
After he did it too.
Tiger.
Yeah.
like he knew he messed up. Like I can't even play this off. I gotta say she passed out or something. Like I don't know.
Kareem
Like
Hunt.
Also, it shouldn't require us being able to see it in order for it to be
valid. Yeah.
valid. You know what I mean? Like if it's domestic violence and this is spelled out very clear as fucking day as to what happened, you should know what that would look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you looking at over there?
Some ad before they showing me the Kareem Hunt kick.
Oh man, this man's about to
Boy
have
got
his
YouTube TV and you got
It ain't on-
yeah,
it
you know,
ain't
YouTube TV don't
it's
give
on
you
YouTube.
the red YouTube though. It don't give you the one without the ads. I wish it did. Matter of fact, I'm really pissed it don't.
I say if you paid for the service, you should have gave me one without that.
You would think that would make a lot of damn sense, but you know how these motherfuckers be hustling. They know you can pay for YouTube TV and pay for this ad-free YouTube. That's crazy, man. Hey, I mean, I'm not talking a lot of shit on YouTube about YouTube right now, but don't cancel us. Don't cancel it. Did you see the video, brother?
Yeah, I saw the video. He ain't like Sparta kicker. He freaking
Oh, here this nigga go. Here this nigga
bro. He didn't
Well,
Sparta kicker.
Bro, okay.
I mean, he definitely pushed a dude into her, and then that pushed her to the ground. And he definitely went after her, and he pushed her twice. He did push her twice, and he pushed the dude into her, and then that definitely deserved you to get kicked off the Kansas City Chiefs. But I didn't see a this is Sparta kick. I saw her like a disrespectful on the ground.
All right, man. Let's call in the homie Rod, yo, because Rod gonna want to get his take off, and I got to figure out a way to make all of this work. So I'm gonna hit call. You start talking, and I'm gonna figure out a way so we can hear him without headphones.
Start my take. Who take? Yeah, start your take. don't know what the take is this time.
Hello.
Rod, man.
Hello.
What up,
Dr.
Pop?
Mag.
What up, Papa Rod?
What you doing? Hold on a second. Let me get my AirPods.
What you mean? What I'm doing?
Oh, well, I mean, that's standard coming into anything. I'm
Yeah,
high. Relax.
True that. You're right. What up, Papa Rod?
I'm chilling, bro. How you doing? How the babies?
Right.
I know we're on a podcast.
They getting chunky.
Right, man. What's up, man?
Yo,
Bro, Rod, bro. They gained like 4 pounds, bro.
Oh, they getting big.
Like they like 2 months. They gained like
tell your lady to stop asking. Like she told me to tell you.
Man, you know how I am. You know how I
What?
am, bro.
She said she tired of you. Not
Hey, Rod. So
Nah,
check
what?
this out, dog.
Lady at the front.
So check this out.
She stopped me every time.
Dog.
I'm sick of it.
She
Bring that
think
kid.
Hold
they here.
on. Hold on. Okay, so Rod, I know you want to get your take off.
They ain't never.
so-
She ain't never seen the baby.
My take is gonna be small.
So we're gonna clear the air real quick, and we're gonna let that man get his take off about the Cormani McLean. Go ahead, say what you got to say, brother.
Say it with your chest.
So for everybody to understand, there is no real story. I mean, the kid is a great talent.
Yeah.
Great talent. I don't think it's over by any means. I don't think it's over by any means. I think that at the end of the day, hard take. I think that Cormani McLean is doing more damage to himself by going to Miami than he is by going to another program. I would have actually respected Cormani more. I would respect the situation more if you go to like Alabama. But I mean, you're going to a situation that you're not going to make better in 3 years by the time that you're there. You're just a corner at the end of the day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
You said
you just lock down one side of the field. You're not a quarterback. You can't make you know what I'm saying? A corner can't come in and he really can't.
So you're saying
You know what I'm saying?
like a lockdown corner doesn't help a team?
No. I'm saying that a lockdown corner does 100% help a team, but also a lockdown corner can get exposed if it doesn't have pass rush, if it doesn't have the other elements that make a lockdown corner good.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this then.
Mm-hmm.
So when you bring in a top 52, I believe, because I believe Jaden Wade is the number 52 ranked player in the country. You bring in that defensive end, which is, I believe, he's the number 6 defensive end in the country currently. You bring that in with this player. You telling me you're not going to see pass rush?
Are you guys getting productivity out of your pass rush right now?
We getting productivity from guys who shouldn't be on the team right now. Yeah.
So then I think that's going to answer your question anyway. I think that most of the time, I think that any kids that are going to come into the program, especially when they're talking about the defensive line, they're going to come in light. So if they're going to come in light, it's going to take time for them to get, acclimated into the system. If you're closer to the ball, the longer it takes you to get onto the field. The transition is much harder.
Understood.
So defensive ends are not just coming in and they're not just turning over the actual program. So you would have to have instant impact from your ends now. And this is my prime example to you. If you go back to the season where Florida had 50 sacks, we played you guys had Brevin Jordan, Jaron Williams. You remember that?
Yeah, that trash ass quarterback. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that season for Florida ended the season with like 50 sacks. We had a great DB on the back end, CJ Henderson, who went number 1 in the actual draft. Both of those things have to talk. Miami doesn't have both. Miami doesn't have both of those actual elements. And on top of the fact of, I think that you're going to get more exposure, better competition with the other people that you could have played. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami doesn't have anybody that they're throwing the ball out there against. He's just going to get good work in the ACC.
But
like
I mean,
it's just weird.
I
It's
guess
just weird.
There's
concepts of it.
I guess my point of contention here is because it's not as if we didn't just have 2 guys go in the first round literally 2 drafts ago. So it ain't like going to it's not like going to Miami can't get you in the first round. So I'm not understanding that.
Do you know your last DB drafted? The stats on Miami DBs drafted first round are nasty. You've had one in 2016 to Artie Burns, and then your last one was in 2008. That makes 2 in 14 years. That is disgusting.
That is disgusting. But we're not playing
to be
14
that
years
close.
ago. This ain't 14 years
No,
ago.
I
You see what I'm saying? So when you
I feel
bring
you,
in
but-
when you bring in other when you see because like this is always my issue with people. It's like Miami is the only team that's not able to make progression and say, oh, you know what's going to happen?
No,
you bring
progression.
in new staff. Maybe this staff is not the final staff that's going to be the one that's the concrete staff yet. But you bring in new staff, you bring in a new culture, you bring in a new.
Doesn't really make sense though.
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay,
I don't agree with that at all.
So if you actually topple the fact in, right? As of right now, this football team, as it is constructed, just lost to Middle Tennessee State.
Yep,
and that's fine. So right now, you already know that you have got to get the bad players off of this actual team.
Yep.
On top of the fact that there's already questions about the staff. There's questions about Gaddis. There's questions about Steele. There's questions about Adai as the actual cornerback coach, who is now going to be coaching the number 3 player in the actual country. Do you see what I'm saying? There's all elements of it being
okay.
questions.
But what you're talking about is you're talking about a guy who's having to come in and coach players that were fucking recruited by Manny Diaz, and you're going to act as if that's not a factor in this. Yes, of course you're going to have more players that's going to come to Miami from the transfer portal, just like a Charleston Rambo did last year. That's going to be able to come in, fill in for a year while we get these young guys up to speed. Let's not pretend like Miami isn't a destination for these transfer portal kids, because they are.
How'd you do in the transfer portal this year?
All I know is we got our running back from Ole Miss that came in. We got Mitchell Ajude from UCLA, who came in, who's being productive at the defensive end position. We got Caleb Johnson, linebacker, that came in. He's pretty much starting for us. We're doing pretty well with our guys. It's just a lot of scheme shit that is not working at the moment. And that's going to happen. And that's going to happen when you have a brand new regime that comes in with a team that was already in disarray, and you know that.
I just think that at the actual end of it, I think that there's still a lot of questions. There's still a lot of games to be played about a staff. I mean, because if we really, really think about it, this fan base was packing it in a week ago. And we're on the same Twitter streets.
Yep.
We're on the same Twitter streets. This was the same fan base 7 days ago that's packing it in. I understand that a corner and number 3 and how it came to you, it was huge. I mean, it was fucking groundbreaking. I get it. But bro, it's not gonna change the trajectory of the program.
How can you say that when we have a higher recruiting class than you do?
I will say this. I think that quarterbacks would have more. If this was a quarterback, that would be different. I think that a cornerback, all it's great. It's great. I'm not taking away. Monty McClain is nasty. I would love him on the University of Florida. I would love him. However, I think that a cornerback is just a cornerback. And if I don't want to see that cornerback, I'll just throw it to the other side. I would just throw to the other side. So he can lock down a side, but we can scheme him out of that. And I just don't think that it's gonna be as like, oh, this is where we're gonna make our storm surge, because you still have games to play. This team is still got to go play.
Gerard, let me ask you a question though. But there can be
What's up?
Nothing wrong with getting a player like that if you're just
there's not.
If you're adding pieces together, like so.
Correct.
If they have a good draft class and you have a shutdown corner, but then you have an okay corner on the other side, your defensive line gets okay. And then you got good safeties, which they normally already have because of Ed Reed. That kind of sums up your defense to where
you can't say that, bro. Ed Reed has been retired. The kid is retired, bro.
I'm just saying.
Sitting on the sideline with gray hair in his face.
Can you not say that Miami usually does have good safeties?
Not as of recently, bro. You got to listen to the stats.
Bro, you got to stop trying to find ways to hate on Miami.
No,
that's what it is. No, I'm telling you the truth, because you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Jaquan Johnson wasn't a good safety when he's a player in the fucking NFL right now. That's not what you're telling me right now.
Jaquan Johnson?
Yes, Jaquan Johnson, who plays for the Bills.
Bro.
Yes, that guy who's in the NFL right now. You're gonna tell me he wasn't a good safety at Miami when this man was locking that shit down for us in 2017 and 18? That's not true, dog. That's not true.
Named you first round. I just named you.
From Miami?
Am I wrong? Hold on one second. Can I just ask you? Can I just ask you a question, ST?
Yeah.
ST. Am I wrong about my? Am I wrong? Statistically, am I wrong about what I'm saying? I'm not wrong.
You're talking about the number one drafted in the first round.
Drafted.
In the first round,
Miami DBs drafted.
Yes.
In the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Is the last one is Ari Burns.
Yes, that is
The
correct.
last one is Ari Burns. Though there is not a Ed Reed in the conversation.
The Ed Reed of the conversation is the fact that Ed Reed is on the coaching staff, and that brings in the interest for fucking safeties, good safeties, to come into Miami because they can learn under the coaching tree of Ed Reed. You act as if that is not a potential benefit when you know it is.
I don't think it does.
You don't think it means nothing? Then why the hell did we get 5-star safety James Williams to come to Miami?
But then also the cornerback.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yo, this is the last one, bro.
Do you remember? Hold on. 1 second. Do you remember ST? Do you remember 2 years ago?
Yeah.
There was a safe. Actually, it's funny that we bring this up because this is a safety, and we're going to have a conversation about a safety. Avante Williams.
Yep.
Remember? Yeah. Remember the whole cake thing? Remember the whole cake? He was actually going to go to Florida, and then he went to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like they're not like you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of like Ed Reed's there. I mean, Ed Reed got that guy there. I mean, he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not really that productive. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that actual instant like impact. This was the moment. This was the actual.
First of all, you're wrong because he wasn't instant impact when he was coming across the middle, making picks in the middle of the field. His first season last year. Yes, absolutely, he wasn't instant impact. And now what happened is now.
Done well this season?
No, he has not because he's been a rotation guy because we got 3. We have him, Cam Kitchens, and James Williams that we're rotating. So he's not getting as much. He's not getting as much he's not getting as much burn time because we rotate so much. And he got frustrated with that, and then he was almost about to leave the team because he thinks he should be a full-time starter. But when you have 3, what do?
I don't know. Because that's what I'm saying. I don't think that like defensive guys are like that kind of like impact of the thing to like get you. I mean, they are great pieces.
Bro, you can't say that. What you're saying is what you're saying. Because
linebackers and quarterbacks, bro.
No, because what you're saying is you're pretty much saying is like you can't construct a team with players. That's pretty much what you're saying. You have great pieces on your defense. That's not going to contribute. That's what you're saying, dog.
I don't think that Cormani McClain wins you the ACC championship. That's what I think.
Does it add? But does it better your chances?
Listen, because that's funny. Because that's funny to me because you act as if when the number 2 player in the country commits to a team that doesn't attract more talent. You saying that? Are you saying that's not a thing?
Cormani is naturally a actual quiet guy. The reason
it doesn't have to be the
why he shut. Hear me out. The reason why he actually shut this whole entire process down is because he got tired of the whole entire recruiting process. I don't think that he has that kind of thing to say, "Come and play with me." Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like he's never been that kind of guy.
Wouldn't matter. Some players know that you go to where the good players are going. And if you got the number one, if you got the number 1 corner now on your team, the number 1 offensive tackle on your team, probably bringing in the number 3 offensive tackle on your team, bringing in other like what are we talking about here, dog? Like you know how this shit, you know how the recruiting game goes. So I don't understand how you can say adding this player that's the number 2 player in the country. How does adding the number 2 player in the country is like a hindrance to your team? That's not accurate.
I just actually do not think that this puts you guys like over the top. I I don't think it does. Cormani McClain in itself,
What it
doesn't.
does,
He is a great talent.
What it does is it shows after for Mario Cristobal's full first season of recruiting not being thrown in at the very tail end of one, but his full first one, he's over here locking down players that would normally not come to Miami. And then when you continue to build on recruiting class after recruiting class after recruiting class, guess what's going to end up happening? That's when you start seeing changes in the field.
Or you could have a Texas A&M where they are actually imploding from the inside, where they have guys smoking weed in their fucking locker rooms.
Yeah, but this ain't Texas
or
A&M.
I mean, that's an element too, right? Oh, I mean, but
Dry, you don't like Miami or something, bro?
You know you don't like Miami.
You don't like Miami or something, bro?
One second.
All right,
If
this is
you
the
really,
last
really-
point, bro,
if-
and then we got to get to the questions. All right, bro. All right.
I know that's fine.
All right, I'm just letting you know, my G. Okay.
You really got to think about it, bro. A&M and Miami are actually in the same kind of, you know what I'm saying, game. Actually, they beat y'all.
The Don over here watching people cook
so if you
food,
think about
bro.
it, so if you, who?
I said Ryan over here watching
Waller.
people. He on IG watching people cook food and stuff.
Call me later.
Yeah, y'all gotta talk about this
Anyways,
on sidebar.
Let's get actually into these topics.
Go ahead, Shades.
Ryan over here hungry and stuff. Nigga, imagine
What he
food.
say?
Go.
We're wild.
Anyways,
Go ahead, Shades.
You hungry?
You just mad because I can cook.
You can't cook better than me.
All right, so what is the first one? First topic. First
This
question.
frozen dinner.
Boy, I've been chefing, boy.
Right.
I've been chefing.
That boy, he
Hump.
water.
No, you don't.
Boy, I've been chefing, son.
He tried to cook a muff.
I've been holding it down,
A
kid.
sandwich. Tried to warm it up in the
Bruh,
microwave.
This man said
Bro,
he threw
my
some burgers
baked
on
Why the
lemon
fuck you
pepper
just eat it cold?
wings.
I need a motherfucking sandwich.
my baked lemon peppers.
Them baked lemon peppers.
All right, go ahead. What's the first
What?
one? Do you put more blame? Who can hear me?
We can hear you.
We can
yo.
hear you,
We can
bro.
hear you.
Okay, so here we
Do you
go.
put more blame of the Bucs season on Tom Brady or the Bucs team?
You the champ. So who you want to go first? You want to go first, or you want somebody else to go first?
Somebody else go first.
Who you want?
I don't care.
Pick somebody.
Go
cool?
first. Go first, Shades. Let's go, man.
I don't want to go first.
Well, you're going first. Go ahead,
No, get your hands up. Get your eyes off my stuff.
Shades. Who's responsible? More responsible.
Man, you can't rush the process, brother.
Just can. Come on, let's go. High
Yeah,
fire
After
take.
y'all just had like 20 minutes of
Yeah, I'm ready.
randomness. Yo, that's why he rushing, because that boy he dry little
He hot.
fire.
He fire hot. He fire hot.
Hey, we got the ST meter
what
on
is that
4,
department?
boy.
And people are thinking, how can you not agree on Cormani McClain? Like,
yo.
agree with you.
So I'm gonna go. I'm not blaming this. I can't. Normally, I'll blame kind of like Tom Brady on certain stuff. Like when they won the Super Bowl, that a lot of that stuff went. Some of them. I mean, Tom Brady was balling and everything like that, but like he was throwing like that game in Green Bay. He threw like 3 interceptions in the second half, and Tom Brady's the greatest. I'm just like, bro, like if there wasn't for that defense, they wouldn't have won that Super Bowl that year.
Mhm.
This year right here, though, how many receivers gonna drop passes, bro? Like even your number one, like how many of y'all gonna drop passes? Russell Gage running the wrong routes, Scotty Miller like not on the same page, injuries, the offensive line, they lost their center. You know what I mean? They have one of the worst interior offensive line, which therefore results to them having one of the worst rushing offenses in the league right now. I think they're like 28th or 29th. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I see that happening, and then you got a new coach, so that's a whole new dynamic. It's not Bruce Arians there no more. It's Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles' record ain't so hot. I'm not trying to say he's not a good coach, but I'm just saying you got a different mixture here. Somebody calling plays, and Todd Bowles definitely has a different demeanor than Bruce Arians. You know what I'm saying? So when you're a head coach, maybe you do need a little bit of that fire. I don't know if that's what's going on in this situation, but I'm just saying there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Tom Brady might not be the best himself, but when I see receivers dropping balls, the defense is not holding up their end to the bargain. They were supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league. The run game is not good. Tom Brady's getting sacked and pressured and hit. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with the Bucs team. I'm not going to go with Tom Brady this time.
So I think this question is to me, it's a little too simple for me. Like, because I don't want to blame the Bucks organization. Look, it's injuries happen, things of that nature. That shit happens. I think the question should be who's more responsible, Tom Brady or Byron Leftwich? That's where I think the question should come into, because you talk about receivers running wrong routes and or what'd you say? Gage ran the wrong route. Scotty Miller confused this, that, and the other. And you need to simplify the offense a little bit more. You got a quarterback that can run the most simplest offense and still make it effective. You see what I'm saying? And you have to be able to coach around some of your deficiencies. It's just they have not done it, as well as you have drop passes. So I'm not placing this on Tom. Tom, I understand Tom is, like the GOAT, and he can make decisions out there and stuff like that. But the game plan in a nutshell has to be placed at the footstep of Byron Leftwich, and that's who I'm gonna have to place the blame on so far this year. What say you, Ryan?
All right, so it's hard for me to put it on Tom. But also I feel like it's a mixture of two things, honestly. Definitely injuries. They've been ravaged by that. But I also to a degree, it's also coaching as a whole. Because I just feel like if you realize, yes, Byron Leftwich definitely should simplify the offense. If you have receivers confused, running the wrong routes, things of that nature, but it shouldn't take a whole game for y'all to realize that this is an issue and realize, hey, we got Leonard Fournette, a running back.
Yeah.
Well, we run the ball a little bit until we can figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And do some play action passes and give ourselves some gimmies so we can move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, you kind of got it. If you look at it that way, I guess you have to say it's the Bucks team. You can't really say it's just Tom, because it's a myriad of things, but it's the fact that, and I saw that, and me being a Jets fan, I saw it firsthand. Todd Bowles cannot make second half adjustments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not surprising to me that when they're actually playing and they're playing horribly trying to throw the ball, that they're going to continue to do that the entire game. Like, they don't try to switch anything up. So it's the coaching staff, and then the issue with just the injuries. But again, injuries can be viewed as your strength and conditioning coaches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of the Bucks organization. You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So if I have to look at it as a whole, I would have to put it on the organization and not Tom Brady as a person. He hasn't had the time to actually gel with some of the new receivers. There's no reason, when I saw that Julio Jones was signing to the Buccaneers.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just like, oh, he's throwing for 50 touchdowns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even a question. I was just like, but they haven't had people healthy enough at the same time to gel. So, yeah, I have to put it on the actual Bucks organization.
So, Gerard, who do you think had the best take?
I get that Ryan.
All right,
Bet.
Ryan 1-0. Damn it!
Because I was on Brady for Shays and ST. Ryan flipped me. Ryan 1-0.
Okay. All right, number 2. What you got? What you got, Shades?
Trade overviews. Who's had the best trade so far?
This is NFL, right?
NFL. Who's had the best trade so far?
Okay, so I guess I go first now.
So hold on. So let me let's no. I'm not going first. What I'm doing is I'm going over the trades.
For what span though? Like, what are we talking about? Like, from
in season, the recent trades that's gone on.
Like, so it had to be while the season started.
Yeah, that was kind of an open question. I kind of had questions about that one too.
All right, so cover the bases. Shades.
So basically, in season trades, the most recent trades has just happened. So okay. How about this? Out of these trades, which one was the best?
Okay.
Chicago trades Robert Quinn to Philadelphia for a 4th-round pick.
Mhm.
Carolina trades Christian McCaffrey to San Francisco for a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and a future 5th. Carolina trades Robbie Anderson to Arizona for a future 6th and 7th. Jacksonville trades James Robinson to New York Jets for a conditional 6th. Las Vegas trades Jonathan Hankins and a 7th to Dallas for a 6th. And that's it.
Oh, you forgot about you said James Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jaguars trade
You
James
said
Robinson to New York
Did you
Jets
do
for-
Tony to
Did
the
you
Chiefs?
forget Tony?
Oh, I forgot Kadarius
Tony
Tony.
to the
That was
Chiefs?
at that.
Did you
This
forget
I
Tony?
did this after. So also the Chiefs.
So yeah, so the Kadarius Tony is involved.
Sorry about that.
I mean,
Also Kadarius Tony to the Chiefs.
like for a 3rd and a 5th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like just extra shit for Kansas City when you give them Kadarius Tony, bro. First of all, Kadarius Tony didn't get an opportunity to do what we all know that motherfucker could do in with the Giants. Like Kadarius Tony's like that quick twitch shit where he just can just make sudden movement look so fucking seamless. That shit's going to thrive in Kansas City, dog. If they looking for a more consistent deep threat, you know what I mean? Because like you can have a guy like Valdez Scantling, get the fuck out of here. That ain't it. Mecole Hardman, he gonna be your swing guy, and he gonna be a guy who can display multiple positions for you. But I don't still see him being like take the top off the defense every single time guy, like a Tyreek Hill was for him. But a Kadarius Tony he's such a special talent that like that just took their offense that was I'm gonna be real frank. It took a slight step back without Tyreek. And I think it's gonna end up giving them that extra step back going into the second half of this damn season. And by the end of the season, the chemistry between Kadarius and Mahomes, man,
he said, honestly, that's what's crazy. They said, like, I guess he posted something, Kadarius Tony, and he was like, they was like, oh, how y'all traded him? And he hurt. He was like, yeah, but if I was actually hurt, though. Like, so I guess they just, like, haven't been playing him. He's been saying he's hurt and he
hasn't been hurt. Yeah, it just
They've been going through it for 2-3 years.
I don't understand what's going on up there with
I know what's going
with that
on
with that relationship specifically, but
bro, he didn't want to get drafted there in the first place. He was pissed the moment he got drafted there. He was pissed. He did not want to go to the Giants from the jump.
But regardless, that's my take. It's on you now, Shades.
No, it's Ryan's turn this time.
I mean,
he can't go last every time.
I'll go. Okay. So for me, I'm gonna have to say, and y'all might say it's biased, but I'm gonna say the James Robinson to the Jets. And it's not even just because I'm a Jets fan. I think it was actually a win-win for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Jaguars have a good number 2 back in JaMychal Hasty. I think that, he gives them, I mean, that another like quick twitch element, even though you get that from Etienne, but with Etienne, you can actually have both of them on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it gives you that extra, that extra gear on the field for, So as far as James Robinson, yes, he was productive for the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he was a Pro Bowl player, but at the end of the day, the Jaguars do not see him as that part of their team going forward. The Jets just lost Breece Hall for the season. They already know that they had a whole season of Michael Carter, and Michael Carter is a great number 2 and a change of pace back, but his actual size, he can't hold up for all of those hits for the actual season and the actual contact. James Robinson can. So, and I feel like it's also a way for him to audition for another team. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly the way that the Jets are playing with Breece Hall, and now that they're a running team, you can't feed Michael Carter that way, but you can feed James Robinson that way. So he'll be, and we're a predominantly running team because Zach Wilson's still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So he's only going to throw the ball maybe 18 times a game. Everything else is going to be runs. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a good way for like, chances are we're not going to re-sign him because we have, a couple of backs already under contract, but as far as for James Robinson, it also seen as a win because he wasn't getting that last game he played for the Jaguars. He got no tick.
Yeah,
Didn't get a carry.
he wasn't getting burned.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? And for a 6-round pick, I think that's really the best that the Jets could have hoped for to replace, you know, their lead back in the middle of a season with a productive starter when he actually was getting the ball at that time. And the Jaguars don't have to worry about paying him in the end either. So I think, like, you know what I'm saying, it was a win-win for both sides. And that's why I think that the James Robinson trade actually made sense for both teams.
I'm going to go with I was going to go with CMC to the 49ers, but the reason why I'm not going to go that way is because of the injury thing. CMC is an injury-prone player going to an injury-prone team. So, and Debo's hurt right now. So I really do like that trade, but I'm actually go with the recent trade that the Eagles did with going with Robert Quinn. And the Eagles are already undefeated. And then they shore up their defensive line even more. So I kind of spoke about some of the players they had before, but I kind of want to go through this defensive line again. They got Brandon Graham. They got Josh Sweat. They got Fletcher Cox. They got Jordan Davis. They got Javon Hargrave. And then they signed Hassan Reddick from the Cardinals, who's been balling this year. A lot of people have not been talking about him, but Hassan Reddick has been balling this year. And then you add Robert Quinn to that.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who you take, their rotation is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're going to have a full game with, you're only going to be able to rush. You only got to rush 4. You don't got to blitz. And then you got Darius Slay and Bradbury on the side at the corner. The cornerback got 2 to 3 seconds, and then you got Jordan Davis and Javon Hargrave in the interior, and they taking away the run game. Like, what you gonna do? So I'm going with the Eagles right now, trying to get Robert Quinn, or not trying. They got Robert Quinn.
What did they give up for him?
A 6-round pick.
Yeah, though. Pretty decent.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Yeah.
Shay's got that.
All right.
No, you're right.
All right. Last question.
You just want to go last.
No. I think this time you go first and I go second. ST go last.
Yeah. So what's the last question?
Last question is, do you believe we are starting to see the end of the Saban era?
When you say that, do you mean just like Alabama in a national championship every year? Or are you just saying them being competitive? Or just them being
I would say Alabama, like, even being, well, they're going to be in the college playoffs because it's going to be like 8 teams or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, national championships, every 2 to 4 years. Are they going to be in the national championships now, like, consistently like they was? Because they was in the national championship like every year, every other year.
I mean, you saying every 2 to 4 years?
I'm just saying, like last year they didn't win it.
Yeah.
Was they in it last year?
Bro.
Was it Georgia versus Alabama?
Ultimately, okay, I don't give a shit what it is. No. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's not over. Whoa, this is a bad question.
There are new teams that are rising in the college football ranks, such as Tennessee and teams like that. But let's be clear. Saban is the fucking standard. He will always be the standard. Alabama don't even sign recruits that are under top like 60 in the nation. Like, I remember I looked at their thing one time, like, the lowest person was a 62.
Bro, and nobody.
And I'm just like,
what kind of question is this?
No, like, I mean, granted, yeah, you might beat them. I mean, but they're gonna be one of those teams that are like 1 or 2 losses, if that, if they don't lose anything. Because, dude, Saban, I'm pretty sure Saban's pitch, if he goes into your actual home, is you're gonna sit until you can start. When you start, you play 1 year. You play that 1 year. You're gonna ball out. You go to the league. He can say that. Like, he can say that. Like, and you get hurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and like with Saban, and it's the kids understand. It don't even matter. Like,
you know what else? You know what else?
5-star guy.
You know what else? You know what else though
quarterback.
too is that people is that people don't even realize this, that Nick Saban's reign in college football will not even be over whenever he takes the headset off. He will still have an impact for 20 years.
Yeah.
From coaches to players, from those you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, the impact on him, bro, is not there's no era where this ends.
What you thinking?
So era, I mean, I don't know.
No, see,
I didn't mean to jump in the conversation.
I know how you feel.
Well, actually, it's me.
Yeah, it's on you.
I'm gonna say no too.
That simple?
No, it's no. I mean, I think the reason why, like, it's just getting more competitive because of the NIL deals. It's starting to get more competitive. So they're
It really isn't though.
I think it is. I think you're starting. You're starting to see more teams now that are in the top 25 than it was before, in my opinion.
That's cool.
Like USC is relevant.
Yeah, but
like,
I think
that's
that
nice.
I don't think that you're taking into fact of there's COVID years, bro. You're gonna have to give those actual COVID years and all those super seniors a time to get out of college football.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that there's like
27-year-old
quarterbacks,
some of
right?
the kids aren't going to those other schools because of what he's just saying, the COVID year. Like, they want to stay closer to home for those reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these kids that would have went to Alabama or other schools like that, they're like, well, you know,
also this, man. Like, oh, my bad. My bad. Finish up. Finish up, Shades.
Yeah, you gotta finish.
No, I just chopped my junk up, bro. Just go ahead. Y'all just go ahead and take it. I'm just playing with you, bro.
No, I mean, it's obviously no. The NIL thing is not a thing at all. First of all, Alabama got money. Like a shit ton of money. Like, there ain't nobody. It's not going to be too many colleges out here that can.
The highest paid person
That it's not going to be too many colleges out here that can even touch Alabama type money. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, the NIL thing is not going to be an issue at all for Alabama. The thing is like, this shit is a machine, bro. It's a machine at this point. Saban don't have to do shit. Like, Saban, like, granted, he's gonna go in there. He's gonna still go into people's
the Alabama economy.
Yes, right, exactly. The whole state of Alabama, bro. Auburn is benefiting from Alabama, dog. They're like dead ass. Like,
you're welcome.
Like, right, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's such a machine, bro. He don't have to go into the houses of these athletes no more, but he still does it. Why? Because all you gotta do is just drop in, show his face, show some rings, throw them things on the table like he Pat Riley, and then what's a 17-year-old gonna say? You know what I mean?
And you know what else he does, bro? Too. You know what else he does, though? You know what else he actually does, and this is what people do not realize. The question about the Saban era is only in question because he hasn't switched offense coordinator, defense coordinators yet. Yeah. He hasn't got the opportunity because he's kept them. Mm-hmm. If he wants to change something, just change coordinators. And guess what? He's always going to get the best, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, at the end of the other day, he doesn't have to be good at anything. Go get me the next guy. Like,
so
that simple, bro.
I was prepared for that. So I had a bonus question. And the bonus question is, who is the best NFL head coach this year so far?
This is like, I can't take into account years before. We're just talking about in this season, right?
Yep. Yeah. Who you think is the best NFL coach this year?
Okay. I'll go. I'll go. All right. So I don't know how I'm going to say this and keep a straight face, but here it is. Brian Daboll is the greatest coach in the NFL right now. I don't know how in the fuck the New York Giants, or what, they 6-1? 6-1 right now. 6-1. The Giants, nigga, with Danny Nichols at quarterback, bruh. Saquon Barkley is like 88% of their damn offense. Literally. You know what I mean? And then how he's getting this defense to play just well enough to keep them in games. and allow somehow Danny Dimes to run down people's throats as a quarterback. Shit don't make sense. They running Wildcats. They doing anything it takes to get dubs. And I take a coach that's like that says fuck it. Fuck what my normal structure of my team would be. I'm gonna take the strengths of my team, maximize the hell out of those, hide the weaknesses, and that's how I'm gonna run my team. And you have somehow done it for the first half of the season. As of right now, I got to give it to Brian Daboll.
All right. I'm gonna go with Andy Reid. The reason I'm gonna go with Andy is because I know we're not taking the past consideration, but he just consistently shows that he, just like you said with Brian Daboll, he will do whatever it takes offensively to just show you something that you have never seen before. His offensive playbook is fluid, and a lot of people was questioning if they were like the Chiefs were going to take a step back without Tyreek, and they did take a little step back, but at the same time, they've shown that they're going to be able to get it done by going with a whole bunch of different weapons, different targets, and now they've done a move to where they did get a good player. So now we're about to see what if there's anybody that Kadarius can go to, and now you're scared, is Andy Reid, because you can only imagine what he's about to do with Andy Reid, and they've improved their running game, which is. I've kind of heard a couple of people talk about it. Like I've heard it on First Things First, but a lot of people have not been talking about the fact that like they have the same running back and the same backs, but their scheme changed to where now, the offensive line did get better. But the scheme changed a little bit differently, and they have a rhythm with the run game. They're not just forcing a pass, which I think they were having to do with Tyreek. Now there's more of a balance. And I think this team is a lot more dangerous than the other teams, especially if they can get what they can get out of Kadarius. So I'm going to go with Andy Reid just because of his ability to consistently make his playbook fluid and adapt to where you can't ever know what he's about to do.
For me, right now, and I hate to admit it, the best head coach in the NFL right now is Sean McDermott. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. As a Jets fan, when I heard that they were gonna sign Sean McDermott, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, he's not going to do anything, relevant. He gets Josh Allen, who I'm thinking is going to be, and you guys did say that Josh Allen would be a good quarterback. But we did project that it would be a project for him to be a good quarterback.
Yep, I did agree with that.
It would be it would take some time for him to be productive. He was able to get Josh Allen in there, give him plays that he was comfortable with. You have to give them credit to adding the players that they added to their team, such as Stephon Diggs, via trade to make and to, enhance his progression those are the type of the moves that you make as a coach to develop your quarterback at an excelled rate. Like we saw that the Jets tried to sign Tyreek Hill, trying to progress. Because if you can give your quarterback that veteran guy, that's a good guy, and that's because right now when you look at the Bills, they've acquired a bunch of junkyard dogs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to get after it. Even when they lost to the actual Chiefs, you see Stephon Diggs sitting out there watching the whole entire serenation of them boys as being the champs of the AFC. You know what I'm saying? And he's soaking it in like, bro, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of players that you acquire, and you put that together, and now you have a team that ultimately, and when you look at them as far as quarterbacks go, young quarterback talent, I can't see how you can't put him in the same conversation as Mahomes. I can't see how you can't put, as far as his coaching, on the same. Like, yes, Andy's been doing it longer. He's had, the Eagles and things like this, but this is the NFL that we're going to now is a different playing field. A lot of these coaches are younger, and they relate more to their players. And the better you can do that, the better your team can actually perform. And I think that's what you're seeing with the actual, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of those coaches that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a 4th and 1, he looking at Josh like, what you want to do? Some of those coaches, those old school coaches are like, we're punting it, we're kicking a field goal. He actually, you're like, you in the game, how you feeling?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you have that type of relationship with your players will pretty much die for you on that field in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to war for you by any means because you're going to back them. Not saying that neither one of their coaches won't do that, but I just feel like the way that Sean McDermott came in with relatively, I didn't know what coaching tree he came from, but his experience wasn't on the level where I thought that he would be where he is right now as far as having them as a perennial playoff team. Mm-hmm. And that's why my actual choice would be Sean McDermott in the way he's performed since he's become a head coach.
Okay.
I'm not giving anything to Brian Dable.
I know.
I can't. I'm not. Ryan got that. I think that I do actually agree with him. I think that they are dogs. I think they're going to be able to go at any time. You know
okay,
I
agree.
Von Miller ready to go up.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything, but I do got to have some rebuttals here.
Here he always needs.
Can I say something? Can I say something that I would have said though? Can I say something that I think that a coach that you guys missed? I think that I don't know his name, but the Eagles coach.
Oh yeah,
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, Sirianni. Did anybody say that?
No.
Yeah, I think that Sirianni, what they've done with Hurts, I think that the acquisition of AJ Brown, I think that's another great, I mean, I think that's the best coach in my opinion.
But I just had to go with McDermott because how the way to it's been more consistent. Like we saw the Eagles build, but like I just went from seeing the Bills like, you know what I'm saying, to Patriots. What y'all finna do? Like beat y'all ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It just went from that to like, where the hell did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but my thing is, I feel your passion and your take and everything like that, but I'm gonna have to hate right now because you were saying something about them getting Stephon Diggs and them getting the pieces, but that has something to do with Sean McDermott, but that has something to do with the front office. That's Sean McDermott. That's the front office. That's not Sean McDermott. That's getting them to play well and everything like that. But acquiring the players, that's the front office. The second thing is relating to the players. Andy Reid is one of the best coaches as far as relating to the players. Michael Vick, everybody knows is Andy Reid. So you kind of brought that into the same conversation, and you did say that Andy Reid, like you weren't really talking about those coaches, but at the same time you brought it in the conversation. So I'm not really understanding.
Andy Reid old as shit.
But he still relates to his players.
What's up?
He still relates to his players.
I take about Andy Reid.
What's up, Ryan?
As much as we actually crown him as being a great coach, his players love him. He raised some shit. He raised some shit children, bro. Real talk.
I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing about what somebody do with raising their kids. I'm
gonna
let you do your thing on that one, Rob.
Real talk.
Dude, say your piece.
Let's talk about it.
Say your piece.
Let's talk about it. I mean, bro.
What happened?
Yeah, what just happened?
I mean, bro.
I don't know.
Where did we go?
We just went hard left U-turn.
Hold on one second. Y'all don't realize though. Andy Reid's son is an alcoholic. No, I'm not.
Hey, don't get us canceled, dog.
No, listen.
Hey, Gerard, can we have this conversation off air?
No, not at all.
Yes,
not at
bro.
all.
Hey.
Not at all.
Come on,
not at
bro.
all.
Hey,
not at all.
Hey, come on,
Andy
bro.
Reid's son.
Hey.
Andy Reid's son literally hit a girl driving drunk, and he's a known alcoholic. Y'all don't know this? This shit is known.
I mean,
Yes.
I've heard about it, bro, but that's like somebody's person. Like, I mean, what does Andy like?
Come on.
Andy Reid being a
Come
coach
on.
and everything, what does that have to do? Like his son made
Man,
a choice,
come on,
my G.
man.
Like his son
Come
made a
on,
choice.
man. Come on, man. He's the actual great coach. Yeah, all right, man. That shit is fool.
Right.
That shit is fool.
Right.
That shit is fool's gold, bro.
Right.
Believe
Right.
that
So
shit.
Tony,
Believe that shit if you want to.
didn't Tony Dungy's son committed suicide? So that mean Tony Dungy ain't a good father?
No.
So I mean, his son committed suicide.
No, man. I'm just saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
You can't judge somebody
Things
just
happen,
because
bro.
what they kids do like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If his son want to
Shit,
be
all right.
alcoholic, like, then that's what his son decided to do.
Shit, all
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Come
all
on,
right.
dog.
We
Damn.
was teetering on that
He's
line
an asshole,
of
bro.
cancellation.
Hey, I see
He's
why
an
you went with
asshole.
Shaw.
We are
bro.
teetering
I
on that
see
line of
asshole.
I
cancellation.
see why you went with Sean McDermott now. Yeah, I see why you went with Sean McDermott, nigga.
All right.
Hey, yo, I love you, bro. I appreciate
Love
you
you,
for
dog.
coming on the pod, bro. Always.
It's all love, y'all, homie.
All right,
Hit me
bro.
up later, FC.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
That nigga wild, bro.
Oh man, this nigga got us
He trying to
2
get us
seconds away
canceled.
from the cancellation button. Jesus Christ. All right, man. Y'all boys got any shout outs before we get out of here? We running long as hell today.
Yeah, bro. Shouts out to the pod. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and love. And your boy's out because I'm on E.
Nigga said on E.
I mean, kind of what he said. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe out here. Bundle up. The weather finna change. Make sure y'all take y'all some elderberry, some vitamin C. Get yourself, you know what I'm saying? Get your immune system up. And, you know, stay safe and healthy out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Don't get your flu shot.
shout out to everybody that continues to rock with us. We appreciate you, Reg. I know we didn't get to talk as much to you today, brother. I see you've been commenting. I've been trying to get every one of your comments up there. So shout out to you, dog. And once again, shout out to everybody that continue to rock with us, man. Shit, I ain't really got nothing else either, dog. I'm a little tapped out myself. You feel me, nigga tired. But I guess we'll catch y'all next week. I'm gonna give y'all air horn, though.
The champ.
Boo.
Oh man, this nigga, is he singing in my ear? Was that a falsetto, baritone? Okay. For some reason, we have an audio issue, so I'm not even gonna worry about this shit right now. I mean, we gonna holler at y'all next week, man. Y'all know the motherfucking vibes. It's your boy, Homie Studios. You dig?